The Everest conversation is looking a lot better.
Hey, hello, we're here. I just don't even know anymore, guys. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out with us. I really do appreciate it. We'll go ahead and go around the room, introduce our characters, and then we'll go ahead and get into the recap and into the shenanigans that will probably be a good portion of this episode. Let's go ahead and start with Freedom 11.
Freedom 11, yeah, Android. I'm gonna be here, and we're gonna hopefully not die today, and I'm just gonna be rapid fire loading. Normally I'm in and out of combat, bap bap, boom boom, but now I'm just side bitch today, but that's okay.
Wonderful. Next up, we have Otto.
I'm Otto. I'm the otter. I shoot guns that apparently have a side bitch today. And I fix ships.
Beautiful. Denver.
Alright, since we're talking real loud, my name's Denver, and I fly ships, and I have a different voice than this, and I fight things, and yeehaw! No, for real though, I'm a tiefling. I am the group's pilot. I do have a different voice than this when I play the character, but it's a good time. I'm an operative, and I'm here to make the shooty bangs.
A lot of people are here for the shooty bangs. Speaking of shooty bangs, Kali.
Hey, I'm playing Kali. I'm not going to talk super loud like everybody else. And usually I'm a gunner on the ship, but we have not had our ship in a long time. So, guess we'll just keep being a gunner on ground. Hopefully we'll knock this thing out of the park.
Nice.
And I'm a Patra. Forgot to say that.
Patra! Next up, we got Zura.
Hello, my name is Zerat. I'm a Sheeran Mystic. I'm Zerat. I'm a Sheeran Mystic. Once we get our ship back, I will be the mage officer, taking my spot back at the helm. But until then, I'm just a healer with a cause.
Nice. Next up, we got Ferrix.
Hi ho, Ferrix here. I am a human, and I'm a technomancer. I don't usually use this voice, but here we are today with a frog in my throat.
That's Ferrix from now on. You sold me. That's the
It's
one.
canon. And then last but not least, Domino.
I'm Domino, Vesk Vanguard. I'm the tanky one, melee, and former chief mate. Who knows if we'll even get our ship back.
Don't
Never.
you put that evil on me.
Never. You're just
Who
now
knows?
official primitives of this land.
We're just official politicians on this land trying to unite the houses 24/7
Mm-hmm.
for the rest of our lives.
Nothing.
That's
but
my kind of
go
campaign.
Here, go here. Talk to those people. Get me that. Oh, I need this. It's not my problem, dude.
So you're a quest giver, is what I'm hearing.
We're NPCs. No.
Yes. Where we last left off, you guys made a couple different stops. You guys went to the Night Stalkers and got some information and a to-do list of killing a very dangerous beast called the Hugelsnorf. And you guys were given some information that it was, to no one's real surprise, very weak to the radiation. And it caused that the hide that seemed to be impenetrable, more of a chance to be fought. As well as that, there was some talk about reclaiming territories afterwards from the Iron Hides as well, from a very kind Zurat. But they were very interested on the deal, and you guys went to the town of Eric, went down into the mine to find the Swamp Hide Wolves. This group of Vlaka, as you guys begin to traverse down, notice that all the Vlocker were sort of holding on to either walls or guardrails or something to help guide them down in this underground city that they have constructed. Upon having conversation, you could definitely tell that they are blind, at least in some sense of the sense. And you guys did speak with the leader of the Swamp Hides, Varg, who did give you guys a large case that holds 30 rounds of this radiated material to be shot out of what Varg called old school technology. You guys took that and began to head up to where Varg and some of the mystics told you that the Hugelsnorf was going to be. And there was just a giant hole where they described a large area of ice with a grenade throw from Thrawn and a laying on the horn. The ground began to rumble as a large creature began to emerge from the hole, which would be the Hugelsmorph. You guys were already sort of set up in these positions. And that is where we left off. I need everyone to go ahead and roll initiative.
It's a little bigger than I thought.
I didn't sign up for this.
I think you actually did.
21.
Okay, hold on a second. We got F11 with 21. Otto.
19.
Denver.
I'm embarrassed of this. I got an 8.
Nice. Kali.
25.
Zerat.
3.
Ferrix.
It's okay. That's where you want your hero.
7.
And Domino.
16.
I got you, BP. It's me and you down here at the bottom of the rotation.
All right, let me go ahead and roll initiative for the Hugo Smurf.
Come on, one.
I was just about to say,
0.
he's got like a -6 to his initiative, right? Because he's just so damn big.
Something like that.
Uh-huh. Totes.
Okay, it won't get past me.
Yep.
All of you
I'm
back
waiting-
there with low initiatives, don't worry about it.
You're just like, hey, I'm a little tiny, but come here and fight me.
Harder to hit.
Mm-hmm.
My armor will protect me.
That checks
So
out.
Smart.
elephants are punch my mic. Are supposedly scared of mice and rats because they're so tiny. Does that apply to this situation as well?
I think so.
Hmm.
Roll a fear check.
Yeah. If only you had
I'm
any
gonna-
Yosoki, it might have. All right. The top of the order, with really no surprise, is Kali.
Go, Kali, go.
Alright, well, it makes me nervous to shoot this thing. I don't know what it does yet. But I guess I'll just take a shot at it.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a full action with my rifle.
Okay.
It's kind of scary though. And I got it 8. No. I have to do the math. What is it? -4. But
Yep.
a +1.
Yes.
So I got a 16.
16. That hits. And that's EAC, right? Because it's a laser rifle.
Correct.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Alrighty. And then damage will be 6.
All right, you go ahead and shoot your laser rifle at this large creature after it emerged from the ground, and you see your laser make contact with it, but ricochet off of it. You see a very small burn mark on it, but it does not seem too impacted by said damage.
All right. And then, can I duck behind the truck
You absolutely can.
afterwards? Okay.
As you duck behind the truck, you can sort of like look up, and you absolutely just see this large, towering creature, obviously able to see up and over the truck, as it is roughly about 150 feet tall. But that being said, next up we have F11.
All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna load one of these radioactive.
Okay.
bullets
You go ahead and
into-
open up the box, grab one of the bullets, jam it into the gun. I need you and Otto to both go ahead and make a fortitude save for me.
Go away. Where's it? Okay.
It burns.
Eat the bears.
Bad time.
Bad.
So I rolled a 1. Gives me a good old
15. Good job.
8.
Let me get that inspiration, Josh.
Yeah. Okay. No. What's your total?
12. Sorry.
12. Okay.
We forgot the best friend inspiration because Denver's up on the front lines of it. Otto wants to be doing better, so that means they get to roll everything twice.
Right,
And
definitely.
they add the two together. It's not taking one or the other, it's adding them both.
Don't forget you get a +4 to your bonus to radiation for your armor if you have your environmental protections on.
Which I believe everyone
Okay.
did for those two. So you add +4 to.
Then I have 16.
12.
Okay.
Plus,
I rolled the wrong dice. I rolled the orange
See,
one
these are the rules
instead
I
of the
like you to
blue
bring up.
one.
Sometimes you bring up rules where I just want to tell you to shut the fuck up because you didn't realize it.
Yeah, I played those in advance so that when I bring up the good rules, Josh will overrule me. Say, well, you did help me out back there, but yeah. So our armor protects us from low level radiation. Anything higher than that, we get a +4 circumstance bonus to saving throws. And at level, once our armor's level 6 or higher than level 6, we get immunity to medium levels, and our bonus is +6 for higher.
Okay. 16 and 12, you guys both failed. You have 1 level of radiation poison.
Feels great.
Are these just actually just chunks of uranium with primer at the bottom?
Pretty much. Yeah, but your gun is loaded. Otto, you're up.
Alright, I will. Well, I need to fire this right now. So unfortunately, I don't get to use my extra cortex because to gain access or to lock onto something with my extra cortex, I gotta use my move action. But if I want to use the sniper action, I also have to use my move action.
It's true. It's true.
So, just gonna shoot.
Nice.
I believe in you.
Where is my modifier?
Remember best friend inspiration, so you get to roll twice and add them together.
Well, I rolled pretty good. We got a dirty 20.
Okay.
Sick. That hits. Go
Oh.
ahead and roll damage.
What am I adding to the damage again?
You add nothing to the damage. It's just whatever your regular damage is for that weapon.
Oh, that's a sad face. All right, 2
Weapon
damage then.
spec.
And then it will be plus your weapon spec, so whatever your level is in damage. But that's normal for whatever you add for damage. I would say you don't get anything special because of the bullet you fired.
No, that's what I meant. What
Yeah.
am I?
So it should be whatever you roll plus level.
Oh, so 4.
'Kay.
Sorry, 6.
6 total.
4 plus 2. Yeah, I only rolled 2. So
The spot where you took the shot, it lands into the creature, and you instantly begin to see the area surrounding the bullet wound begin to turn a dark green. Perfect. And then you guys, also, for those of you two who failed, you guys take a whopping 7 points of damage. To your hit points, not your stamina, by the way. You take 7 hit points worth of damage.
Okay.
It is the Hooglesmorph's turn.
Ba-bum.
After being shot.
Do we have an affliction now?
This is yes. You are currently considered weakened. You take a -2 penalty to fort saves, Constitution checks, and Constitution-based DCs.
Is that a Constitution track poison?
It is.
Yeah. So if you're tracking it on Hephaestus under afflictions, Constitution track, weakened.
Yeah.
I think that checks out.
Ew.
It's going to go ahead and do
Legendary actions.
no a charge
Cool.
towards Kali. So everyone in the way will get hit by this.
Oops.
Are there attack of opportunities?
Yeah.
Actually, can you do that before you've acted in a round? Or you have to act first?
Yes, you can. In Pathfinder, you have to act at least once before you get your reaction.
Starfinder is not that way.
In Starfinder, your reaction is available as soon as combat starts.
Perfect.
Look at me knowing things.
Look at you.
It's like I listen to podcasts or something.
Right. All right. So that is going to be everyone around the truck area as it just rushes the vehicle. Go ahead and roll a reflex save to jump out of the way.
I'm in danger.
I got 21.
21,
31.
11.
11,
25.
25,
23.
23. Ferrix, that's going to include you as well, fam. You're muted. I don't think I actually went
on
off.
Discord. On
Your
Discord.
There you go.
3.
3. Nice. Anyone underneath an 18 will take full damage. Everyone who's succeeded will take half damage.
I think I'd take no damage at that point.
I think you might
because
be
of
correct.
evasion.
Yes. And that damage is going to be... Where's my cheat sheet? Full damage will be 13 points. Half damage will be 6 points.
This is the first time I've gotten to use evasion this whole campaign.
It's not even enough to give me an entropy point. What'd you say the DC was for reflex?
DC was 18.
Wait,
Son of a- I should have just let it run over me.
I could punch you also.
And then if
Like,
you
on my
failed,
left
you
eye.
took 13. Succeeded,
Oof.
you take half, so you take a whopping 6
we
points.
got this. That was nothing. It's fine.
You're like actively trying to put your stomach back in. We're fine. We're fine.
As it rams the truck, it goes tumbling up and over you, Kali. Thrawn is just thrown around inside of the truck as the truck goes launch back about 50 feet.
Bye.
Zerat, were you in the back of the truck?
I was in the back of the truck. Yep.
Do you want to go ahead and I will allow an acrobatics.
Yeah, sure.
If you want to try to not get just absolutely thrown from the truck.
I mean, I'm assuming the truck is flipping, so I'll see if I can just dodge out halfway through
Yeah.
this mid spiral. You said acrobatics?
Yep.
17.
17. Is it like it gets the tendrils underneath him and it sort of pick up the bottom of the truck and sort of lift it up? You as this begins to flip, you jump off the back of the truck as the truck begins to go tumbling through the air. It does land on its wheels, but you can definitely tell that the truck took a little bit of sustained damage from it. Yes.
Did it move at all?
Yes, it did. It's going to be. I'm trying to figure out how to, because you guys moved to get out of the way of it. Thrawn is up here. Collie's over here.
Now, does this count as it being flanked?
Yes, it does. Between you and Domino, it does.
Actually, between all of us, I think we just have to draw a line, and if they're
That's probably fair.
actually no, just to Denver. Can I attack of opportunity? That
Yeah, absolutely.
I would also like to get
Anyone is surrounding it. Collie, you would also get. I don't know if you have any melee weapons out currently. I think you don't because you use your rifle. But anyone who has a melee, if you would like to take an attack of opportunity, you're more than welcome to.
I got 22.
22
EAC.
EAC, that'll hit.
I also got a 22, but it's KAC.
That'll also hit.
Hey, a 22 gang.
Unless you want me to do negative damage, I'm just gonna not.
11. I'm gonna do acid damage.
Okay.
Splash it with some acid. Well, it charges me and I'm dodging out of the way.
Love it. All right, that's 11. Okay. And then how much damage you do with that nutty cane sword of yours over there, fam?
I'm looking. Because Hephaestus hasn't been liking to add my numbers correctly, so I'm trying to make sure I'm adding them properly on my side too. And we maxed it out. 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Level 1 weapons.
Your
Yay!
weapon, once you slice at it, when it like runs up next to you, Denver, you notice it barely cuts the hide where you're sitting at.
Whoa.
It's
Did the acid seem to like penetrate it?
Yeah, acid seemed just work just fine. Next up is 17. Domino.
Ooh, finally got my entropy point. Okay, I'm right next to it here.
Yeah, you are.
And its hind legs.
Mm-hmm,
What I'm going to do is, I had a move action in mind and I just lost it.
It's gone forever.
Yeah. I'm going to take a standard action to trip it.
Okay.
Take my tackle lash, which has reach. Gonna wrap it around its hind leg with an entropy grasp here because I'm tripping it with my entropy.
I like it.
And this is
KAC plus 1, right?
Yeah, because I have a +7 to trip.
Right.
I got 16.
KAC plus 1.
KAC.
The trip does not succeed.
Son of rolled a 9.
Because you said you got a 16?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Did not succeed.
Yeah. That's cool. It's fine. I'm going to take my other move action, and I'm going to activate Adaptive Fighting Coordinated Shot.
Yes.
Which lasts for a minute. For a minute, I have the Coordinated Shot feat, which gives range attacks +1 to targets I threaten, which is this Kugel Smurf.
Nice.
So if you attack this with a ranged weapon, as long as it's next to me, you get a +1.
Is that a circumstantial bonus?
No, it's a generic bonus that stacks.
Nice.
Sweet.
On its or in between your turns, it is going to go ahead and look over to you, Domino, as you try to trip it, and it's just going to take its foot and just sort of like try to like donkey kick you.
We need a soundbite of that scream.
And you are technically, you're not into like near the hole enough to be able to kick you down the hole as you're off to the side.
Yeah, since I dove out of the way.
That will, however, be a 28 against KAC to hit.
Of course, that's a hit.
Okay, I figured as much. I just.
First, it wasn't a crit. What's wrong with you?
I rolled a 19. Okay. Or 18. And
You want me to bull rush next round?
Yeah. Thank you, Thumbs, for not. You take 8 points of damage,
Okay.
and you are knocked back 20 feet as you just get. Poof.
Perfect. And that's another entropy point for moi.
As you leave its threatened range, it's going to use its reaction to make an attack of opportunity on you.
Wait, not like that.
And as you get sort of swung back, it takes its tail and just sort of whaps you real quick with it. Yeah, it's a 26 against KAC.
Yeah.
For a total of 7 points of damage.
That I will mitigate as a reaction I've already spent.
You already spent.
But I do have a 1 per day reaction I can spend.
Do you want to do that?
So I'll take it.
Okay.
So I'll spend my second reaction and an entry point to reduce that damage.
By 4, right?
By 4.
Yes. Yeah. So you take 3 points as you get kicked, and then the tail whips you on the way out.
So I fly back and just land on my shield or something.
Next up is wow, that is a jump down. Denver.
Hey.
It goes from 16 down to 8. I was like, wait, hold on. I had to make sure I wasn't missing anyone. I was like, hold on. There's quite a discrepancy. It's your go.
All right, we're gonna hope for the best here. I'm gonna try to trick attack this guy.
Yep.
So we're gonna make an acrobatics check for this trick attack, because if this hits, I'm gonna try to Legolas the shit out of this guy.
Yes.
How tall is this thing?
150 feet tall.
Ah, damn! I don't have that kind of movement.
Not with that attitude.
Right? You're gonna have to toss me. No, but we're still gonna try to make it acrobatics to like use my cane sword to climb this thing.
Oh, yes.
Because fall damage is for chumps.
It's true.
So that is going to be. That's a 30.
And what's the formula for it?
20 plus CR. Like monsters CR, enemies CR.
Yep. That will succeed.
Yes, 1 out of 3. Thanks, Matt.
Mm-hmm. That's all I'm good for.
I'm gonna miss the other 2. Here we go.
Hey, you got the one that counted, in my opinion.
Right, the cool
the
one.
shit out of this.
And then I'm getting an extra D8 to this also, like for the now I have to roll to hit.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many rolls on this. That is a dirty 20 KAC.
That'll succeed.
Hey, we hit him. And now got a 4 plus. So we got 10 damage off of that.
Okay.
And what I'd like to flavor that as, get like a little bit of a running start and just kind of jump at this thing and jam that cane sword in as far as it'll go, and just kind of hang there, and like, just like I got him.
Okay.
Hey y'all, it's fine. I got him. He's pinned. He ain't going shit. All right.
What's your speed?
My speed is 30.
30. I will say you go ahead and get up about 30 feet up, and you stick the cane sword in. The sword only go as like you like run up and just stab it with the cane sword. The sword only goes in probably about like maybe a foot in after you slam it with all your strength. It just barely goes in. What's your total damage?
Total damage was 10.
10. Still does not seem to be quite as affected with that weapon, but you can definitely tell you are still climbing. There is a blue liquid that begins to come from the cut where your currently sword is implanted in.
Hell yeah. It bleeds, y'all. We can kill it.
Need that
Y'all-
ass off.
Y'all ever play that vid game, Shadow the Hurglesmorph? You have to climb the thing and then you have to stab it in the back of the head a lot? Yeah. See you at the top.
Is this a race?
Never gets a race with that.
Yeah.
All right.
If it's a race, I'm winning.
Next up, it is Ferrix.
All right, I'm gonna run away
Okay.
real quick.
All right.
I'm too close to the situation.
I take your attack of opportunity.
So
I
you
don't have to use mobility. Woo!
no.
If you're gonna run, do it now.
And then I'm gonna cast. Hopefully, I'm outside, but I'm gonna cast Microbot Assault. 'Cause I can.
Yes.
Nice.
And I'm gonna fill its head space. I don't know. It's 20. It's a 20-foot square. So
Okay. All you guys see Ferrix reach out as these bots begin to appear around the Hugelsmorf's face. And what does that do exactly?
it now counts as being harried and cover fire. So we get +2 to our ACs, and we get +2 to hit it. Basically,
Nice.
it gets -2 to attack. But
Right. Yeah.
I thought herring fire only affects ranged
The next.
attacks, though.
it just says
Herring fire says the next ally to attack. It gets a +2 circumstantial.
Or
bonus.
whatever the covering fire.
Oh,
Isn't that only 2
That's-
range attacks?
that's the AC one.
I don't pick. It just does both. So either way, we're getting bonuses. I don't really care.
Range attack roll versus AC 15. No damage. Ally gains +2.
Yeah. So it
to the
just
next
automatically
attack.
happens.
Yeah. Gains +2 attack to the next attack roll versus the target. Is that like a sustained spell, or does it have a duration?
Yeah. I have to like use my action every turn.
Gotcha.
But
So the
it's 1 plus concentration. So if I lose concentration, it lasts 1 more round and then disappears.
Gotcha. All right. Next up, it will go ahead and interrupt. And Denver, as you're climbing up one of these things, the Hugelsmorph will look over to you, and one of the tendrils will go ahead and try to wrap around you. So we'll try to go ahead and do a grapple on you. What's your KAC?
About that much. 16.
Okay. As you are climbing up this thing, you notice the Hugelsmorph look around, wrap around, and one of the tendrils grabs you and pries you up and off of its body. You are now floating about 150 feet in the air.
I got it where I want it. It's on the ropes, y'all. It's on the ropes, y'all.
Cut it down. The snow will patch your fall.
Ain't nobody seen any kind of bullshit like this. Woo!
Go ahead and roll a strength check for me real quick, Denver.
Denver needs new shorts.
I will allow athletics if you have the athletics skill.
I will take an athletics. That is a 34. I got a nat
Jeez.
20 on it.
You're able to pull your cane sword with you as you get pulled up.
The rest of the fight is just going to be me
Hacking at this tendril. Next up is actually the last but not least, Zerat.
That's me. I'm gonna run.
I just remember that each one is 10.
Yeah, so I can
Move 3, right? Are you trying to talk to us, Matt?
No, I was talking
Okay.
to myself.
Okay.
I didn't know what
Well, that's what happened. I was just trying to make sure that that wasn't happening.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make some distance, and
Okay.
then I'm gonna mind thrust this thing.
Oh, let's go.
Level 2 mind
Woo!
thrust at that.
How many D8s is that?
No D8s. It's 4D10s.
Oh,
40-10.
40-10 damage? That's so much damage.
That's
Alright,
like
it has-
50 damage.
Make a will save of 16.
Alright, I rolled the die. Where's the sheet for it? Will save. I got a 15.
Fails. Oh, it's actually 17 because of feet. So it takes a total of 24 points of damage
24.
of mind affecting damage.
Ah, it's a mind affecting
Psychic
spell.
damage?
Psychic damage.
I got a +1 to that.
Yeah.
I'm a zombie who will smorf.
You say 21?
24.
24, even better. Okay.
Entry point.
An undead Hugel Smorf is just like, what?
What?
You should believe an undead smorf.
Jesus.
Reverse.
On its last legendary action, after it gets mind thrusted, as you sort of look up to it and cast the spell of Zerat, you instantly begin to see a entity being thrown at you as Denver is currently being thrown towards Zerat.
Oh, no.
I got you, buddy.
Oh, no. Evasion.
Catch him with my mind powers.
You do get a +2. You get a +2 against this. That's
Sure,
your
sure.
AC.
Yeah, so I will roll to
How much
hit.
bludgeoning does Denver do? Bludgeoning damage.
I don't know. Am I going horns first or not?
You're getting plummeted through. That
Just
will
keep those tiny wings off me.
They don't do anything. They don't even move. They're just kind of there.
that'd be
Do
a
they lessen the impact at all?
18 against KAC.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And I believe it is a D6 per 10 for falling.
Reflex save.
Is that what it
I
is?
think if you planned to fall, you could take a reflex save. But if you're just free falling, I don't think you get.
I got thrown.
I think we split the damage between us two if they land on me.
Yeah. Yes.
What does it cap at?
Yeah, 1d6 plus 10 caps out 20 d6.
Which is 20 or 200 feet, right?
Yeah, so we're good.
So you'll take 15 D6 worth of damage.
I didn't even hit terminal velocity. This thing's a bitch.
If you deliberately jump instead of falling or slipping, the first d6 is non-lethal.
Whoa, thanks.
No.
You're welcome. On a successful DC 15.
So what are we
acrobatics-
playing? What are we playing after this?
Maybe back to Pathfinder. Who knows?
I'm ready for it.
Call of Cthulhu with like
How-
20 of us.
How many times can one character die?
We'll find out today.
All right.
Big
Sounds like you
Cheeky
punch a
Space
cop.
Mask is gonna be like, I thought I told you.
Each
don't
of you,
die."
you guys will split the
Oh,
damage
nice.
because of being thrown into each other.
Alright,
Each of
gotcha.
you will go ahead and take 27 points
Ouch.
Ouchie.
That would actually put me in
Feels
zero if that
great.
was me. I'd be at
Well,
0
that's-
right now.
That's all of
Should-
my stamina.
Should Zerat be thrown to like a KC?
It was against
Attack roll?
KAC.
Oh.
It was an
So
18
I'm-
KAC.
I thought there was another attack.
Oh, no.
I am out of stamina into hit points.
Sorry, guys, we're looking for those rules that help us. There aren't a lot of them.
Radiation rifle team, shoot it in the eye.
Friendly fire.
Radiation rifle team, right here.
If I take the time to actually pick its weak spot, I won't be able to shoot that round.
Just right here. All right.
Just right in the forehead.
Just no, on me. Just
Do it for me. Top of the round, Kali, you just saw Denver get taken up off of it and thrown into Zerat as they both go and tumble into the snow.
so I'm over here now.
Yes, and you and Zerat are
Knocked
both
away.
prone.
Well.
Fancy meeting
Reminds me
you.
of, this is like the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 intro.
Really
If only
is.
Sunny was here.
Like,
Just
hey,
dancing in the back. She is actually.
what up, Gerard? Thanks for the catch, bud. I was like, spit
Anytime.
some blood out.
All right.
Shoot in the face, Kali. I believe in you.
All right. How many eyes does this thing have?
It has 4 on each side, so a total of 8.
Okay. Is it good at like seeing things?
To be determined. It saw you guys pretty easily, and as it's 150 feet in the air, looking down at you guys. So, but you guys are also in a very open landscape. So,
I'm going to do a full action again, which I was stupid the last time and forgot I can shoot twice. So I will shoot twice this time. So I'm gonna try to shoot it in 2 eyes, 2 different eyes.
do it.
So let's try that.
It's basically only -2 this time. Because it's still being hairy.
Because of the hairy
You
fire.
also have +1 from coordinated shot.
Are you still threatening it, being 20 feet
Mm.
away?
I have. If it on the map, it's at like 10 feet of. I've got 10 feet of range.
But each square is 10 feet, so you're 20 feet away. So I think
Alright.
you're
All right.
out of range, unfortunately. So you just So instead of -4, it's just a -2.
Okay.
Actually, I think it's only a -1 because of your laser specialization.
I was already gonna add that in. So I got a 30-20.
That'll hit.
Okay, so that's 1. Do you want me to just roll both?
Go ahead and roll
then do
both.
the one?
Exactly.
And then the next one is a nat, or no, yeah, a nat 20, but yeah.
What's the
that'd be it.
total?
I'm trying to think, sorry.
That's all right.
23.
That hits and crits, so you hit, and then go ahead and roll the crit first, and then go ahead and...
Oh, I'm sorry, I lied. I'm sorry. I lied. I did that wrong.
How dare you?
I know. That wasn't a nat 20. I saw it wrong. So that would be a 19. Sorry.
19, that still hits against EAC. So 2 hits. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay. 1 damage is 12, and the other one is 10.
Nice. It goes reeling back as you take the 2 shots at it. Next up is where did it go? Oh, there it is. F11. Gonna go ahead and reload again.
No, we're gonna withhold so
Okay.
he can do his mind thing because I know he does that. I just forgot.
I was just gonna keep shooting. I was gonna leave that up to you.
All right, so you're gonna hold your turn.
Yep.
Okay, when are you holding it till?
Till after he does his mind thing, and can shoot again. So I guess that wouldn't be till next turn because he has
So,
to use his move action.
I mean, it might just be better for you to just like take a shot or something or whatever you could do from a distance.
I don't think her rifle shoots that far.
Oh.
You can take the penalty to shoot it that far.
Oh yeah, what's that penalty? Is that just a?
It's a -1 per range increment. I mean, you're pretty far, but I don't know what your range increment is. Might be like a -2 or 3.
Is that on the individual weapon? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, I don't have the stats for the rifle that I was given.
Was that just one of the?
Hold
cryo
on,
rifles?
I got it. Don't worry, I have it in here. It's right here, 120 feet.
Oh, okay.
So you can shoot up to 240 feet with a -1.
Yeah.
All right.
It's actually just a +1.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
All right. So I rolled a 9.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And this is hard when I don't have the wait. Can you
Plus
use
your
that
dex, plus your
things?
base attack bonus,
Yeah. Dex plus
Okay.
base
plus
attack
1.
+1.
Oh, it's a
18.
-2.
18.
So
-2 per
16.
increment.
So it's just a. There's no benefit, so it's just normal. It's like a normal attack. So just 17 then.
Okay.
17.
That'll hit.
Cool. And then, what is the damage die for this rifle?
D8.
D8.
Is it cold damage?
It's fire.
Okay.
Fireball. Okay. 7.
Okay. Perfect. Right. I need page. Next up. Actually, we will go. The Hugelsmorph will go and make a melee attack against Kali. That is a natural 20 for a total of 30.
Oof.
Oh.
Ow.
So that is 32 points of damage as you just get punted, and you go fly back 20 feet as well.
Oh, okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Next up is Otto.
Teasing me. Alright, I will activate my Exocortec and lock on to this big fucker.
Okay.
Does it give me any weak spots or any actual information I can use?
Weak spot is going to it scans over the body. The weak spot is going to be the same hole you notice where you shot originally. That turned dark green, at this point almost black.
All right, and then I'll take just a normal shot, not a sniper shot, so I'll get the minuses. How did that?
What's your
what did I
range
minus?
on your weapon?
The range on the weapon without the sniper feet is 60.
Okay, so every range increment of 60, and you are 200 feet, so it would be minus 1, 2, 3, right? 6, 120.
It's actually -2 per increment.
Oh, so minus 6 total. So it would be a range attack minus 6.
So -4.
Yeah, -4 because of herring fire that has spot.
What?
Because of his
It's -4 to your attack.
his nanobots give a +2 to hit for it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. You were
So
supposed to-
yeah. So it'd be -4 total to hit.
So
And it's
roll it and then minus.
has it been attacked already once though? Harrying fire only works for one, or they got covering fire.
Herring fire. I didn't know if microbots were different, but typical herring fire is the next attack on it has a +2 circumstance bonus.
It just says that they always grant harrying fire
Yeah,
and
as long
covering
as-
fire.
As
long
long
as they're in it.
As long as he's concentrating on the spell, then it will give hearing fire.
So
That's
it's
pretty sweet.
so a herring fire and my exocortex, so it's actually only a -2.
Yes, exactly.
All right. Whiffed it.
Another shot rings out. It goes wide. Next up is
But we do know the weak spot, and I'm locked on. Positives.
the Hooglesmorph.
Please don't.
You coward.
My inside meat is not good.
What is 248? It will take the run action
Ruh-roh.
and we'll run up to here.
Ah!
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah, everyone who has a melee as it begins to rush through, gonna take an attack of opportunity.
It take me a minute to get back that way, so I might as well spend my opportunity now.
Right.
Yeah.
Denver, do not forget you have a -4 to melee attacks currently because you are prone.
All right.
If you want the attack of opportunity, you can take it. You just have a
Yeah.
-4.
Yep. What would have been a dirty 20 is now a 16.
Against KAC.
Yep.
That barely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh.
I got 22.
That hits.
EAC.
And another 7 points of damage.
Max damage for 12 acid.
Holy shit.
Feel
I'm just giving this thing paper cuts. You're like actually doing stuff.
I think it's weak to acid.
It will, as it runs away, as you guys slice at its legs, it goes, oh, and just charges towards Freedom 11 and Otto.
It even sounds like a Hooglesmorph.
That's what I'm saying.
Ishmerkerber.
Okay, that is its turn because it takes a full action to run 4 times its speed.
Like I'm dashing for the next 2 turns.
It's in near spot's 90 feet.
Next up is Domino.
Oh boy. Oh, no. 4 times my speed currently is 80,
Okay.
but I can spend an entry point to make it 120.
Okay.
But if I do that, I can't charge or do anything else because it's a full action run.
It's true. Trust me, I'm as upset about it as you are.
No,
Yeah.
you're not.
I am because I couldn't do the charge action where I can attack at the end. Oh, JJ, for you to return, it did the run action, so it quadruples its speed, and it ran up to you and Freedom 11.
I mean, I heard that, but I didn't think he was going to get that close. I came back and was like, all right, let's see how close it is. And I was like, oh, that's bullshit.
Because you can't shoot in melee.
I mean, you can, just provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Yarp. Yep, I think that's what I'm gonna do. It's all I think I can do, really.
Spend an entry
I could-
point and run, or a dash, or
Yep.
run.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
can
if
use
you-
the entry point as part of the action to move. So
If you could pull that aggro, that'd be great.
That's just 4 times my speed, which is now 30, so 120. That should be fine.
Yeah, that'll get there.
That's it. I just run straight towards this thing. Get back here, coward!
In terrifyingly quick fashion, you just see this Vesk just chase down the Hoogle Smurf.
You can kind of see the entropy, whatever that looks
Right.
like.
It just looks like
Flowing behind me.
a thin ray of light sort of coming out behind Domino's.
It's like a purple smoke,
Yes.
but chaotic looking.
With
Sparks of electricity.
Love it. I don't know. That's what it looks like.
Bubbles of acid.
It's going to use its attack. Its legendary action to go ahead and make a melee attack at auto.
No.
Does that provoke an attack of
It
opportunity?
does not
because
because it is melee. It would
Well,
provoke
if
one
the
if
feet
you
stand
when it ran
still.
up.
Oh,
When it ran up, it would provoke one because it's entering your threat square.
okay.
It doesn't provoke to enter the square, only if you leave a square.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, by leaving a square, you
Okay,
threaten.
cool.
Yeah.
So you would not get one. But this goes for a total of 17 against KAC.
Oh. Does it have the flat-footed condition?
Hold on, I actually don't know. You've never hit me before. Yeah, it hits.
No. I was gonna say if you run, you get the flat-footed condition.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Uh,
guess
which
go
means-
ahead and hit me for the first time.
What is flat-footed? Just gives -2. Well, that's
You can't.
take a
provoke.
reaction. You take a -2 to AC, and you cannot take reactions.
Yeah.
This is not a reaction. This is a legendary action, which is slightly different than a reaction.
Oh.
It's like a reaction, but better.
But legendary.
Um,
Well, I'm
Reaction,
flat-footed.
but people tell stories about it.
it is still technically flat-footed. It still has a -2 to AC.
No, I'm flat-footed.
Well, it
So I
is
also
too.
ran.
Yeah.
So it was flat-footed from my trick attack. It
Also
hasn't
that.
come back around to
You will be taking a solid 15 points of bludgeoning damage there, auto, as it just sort of hits you.
Sorry, what did you say?
15 points.
I'm going to have to veto that. We're going to have to pass it off to somebody else.
Okay.
Oh, I need
Wait,
some
is that-
fresh cut grass in here to take half this damage?
Yep.
Come on, letters.
Next up is Denver.
That's me.
Oh, wait. It's a full movement action to stand up unless you're cool.
I mean, I can use a trick attack and use a movement to use movement as a part of that. So I guess I could trick attack and stand up in the process of trick attacking.
Because you just take a move action, or can you move? I guess there's a difference.
Let me double check.
I think it's a move action to move your speed.
Whenever, so it's a full action. You can move up to your speed.
Yeah. So you can move,
Damn.
you can't stand. I
All right,
will.
So it's I mean, either way, I should be okay.
Yeah.
You can still move while prone.
Yeah, you can just.
Yeah.
You just.
Plus,
It's like
Yeah,
half your speed, I
crawl.
think.
Yeah, crawl is I think is half your speed if you want to crawl. Move
Well, I
action
mean, like-
247.
I can still quick trick, so I could use my movement
Oh yeah, to stand
to
up.
stand
and then
up,
quick trick.
and then quick trick after that. I'm gonna do it that way.
Fun fact for everyone out there: crawl is only 5 feet for the move action.
I didn't
Yeah.
have to leave the fucking square.
It's like I need to get the fuck out of here.
That's like a. But yeah, I'm gonna use my move action to stand up.
Okay.
And then as for standing up, that thing's all the way over there, so it's kind of one of those take your time kind of moments. Stand up, spit some blood out, wink, wink at Jurat, and I'm gonna Yeah, and then I'm gonna take a shot with my my azimuth pistol. I believe it's one range. It's like past, so I have 80 feet on it. It's like 110 feet away, so that's a -1.
Yeah, if it's 110, it is a -1.
Because that would be, I guess, the 100
-2. So it would be yeah. Well, it's 120 feet away, so you'd be.
So I'd have up to.
You'd have the first increment of it, so it'd be a -2 to hit.
Okay.
Which is actually just to be negated because of herring fire from.
Oh, cool.
Ferris.
So
I mean, they're not in the.
move-
It's not
yeah.
in the thing anymore, so they're not.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool. I didn't know if it stayed
only
on
have a
the
flight-
creature or.
They only have a fly speed of 20. So
Oh,
they're
okay.
like-
So they're hovering
They'll be there
towards.
soon.
So yeah, it's still a -2. I'm sorry.
cool. Because it's the only one that really makes sense with it at the moment, I'm going to use one of my lower skills for this one and just hope for the best.
Okay.
We're going to use a sense motive
Okay.
for this trick attack. Going to try to see if I can figure out where it's going to go next. And that was a 22
That'll
for the
fail.
trick attack. That'll fail. I'm upset.
Me too. Would you like to still hit?
Oh, I mean, I'm still going to attack. Never mind.
Okay.
I'm not going to still attack.
Cool. Neat.
I rolled an 8 on the attack.
So it's
So-
already flat-footed, so I guess the trick attack didn't really matter, right? I guess the trick attack damage.
Trick attack. The
Trick
bonus
attack.
damage.
The bonus damage, and it would have just reset the flat foot for next turn. Just kept it flat foot like almost permanently.
Was your total 8, or was that what you rolled on the die?
Oh no, that was 8 total. I rolled a 2.
Solid. Okay.
So then I'm concussed. Don't mind me.
Yeah, you just got thrown 150 feet downwards towards the earth. It's fine. It will use a legendary action to make another attack roll at Freedom 11.
Godspeed, android friend.
And that is a 24 to a hit against KAC. For a total of 11 damage. Is just.
Remember when you guys didn't want to build a snow blind? Or,
I definitely don't think that would have helped. You would have just smashed wherever the uranium was coming from.
Note to self: do not put a number in my name, or else Josh will use it against me. as
Forever.
damage.
What are you talking about? There's only one person with a number, and I've hit everyone except for you.
I know,
I guess
but
I still hit you with the.
Freedom 11 just took 11 damage. So
Oh,
I'm
I
just-
see. I pick
Fucking
it up now.
Scripted.
I picked up what you're putting down now. Next up, it is Ferrix.
Full action magic missile.
Dude.
Don't worry,
Get him.
it's just gonna die right here. Ready?
Yep.
Please.
10 damage.
10 damage.
Just beep.
You see these arcane missiles fly and hit the back of the Hooglesmorph. It is. Look, you see, it's beginning to wobble pretty hard, but it is still standing.
I got more where that comes from.
Oh.
You see the Hooglesmorph just like, oh, as it like looks around, and it looks down behind it as it sees Domino just running up behind it. It would just go once again and just donkey kick.
throw me the ammo. I'll place it where it needs to be.
Not
How many
again.
times do I have? It's a suppository.
Well, was that a reflex or was that just take it and leave? Or an attack?
That was an attack.
What was that?
That would be a total of 15 against Casey.
Miss.
Ooh. It's you could just feel like it swings by you, but barely misses. It's just like you can feel the gust of wind from the force of it. It is not very happy.
Perfect. 'Cause I'm going to grapple it.
Yeah. Last but not least, Zurat.
Zura will reach up their hand. Denver, if you can. Help pull me up. Then, as they touch my hand, I'll use my healing touch, so you heal up to 20 hit points.
Ooh.
And then that'll be my move action to stand up.
Yeah.
I feel so bad. Thank you. I feel so bad. 'Cause I was only 6 HP down.
It's okay. It could be the difference between life and death with one.
I
hit.
mean, true.
So
True. I just didn't want you to waste it on me.
I got more that came from.
Is that so? That's your move and standard.
Yeah.
Okay. Top of the round, Collie.
Am I still able to see like where his eyes, like his face?
The face is currently facing away from you.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Okay.
You can see one eye.
Hit him with a pooper.
So where exactly did Otto hit?
Auto hit it on the left side, like on the chest of it, or on the the flank of it. So it's on the other side of where you're currently facing.
Yeah. Alrighty. I'm just gonna move this round.
Okay. You can move, and you can still take a standard to shoot one shot if you would like.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna come down in case it runs at me. I don't want to attempt the truck. All right.
Just rolling to shoot.
Yeah, I'll just roll the shoot. All right. I'm guessing I don't have that +2 anymore.
You
right?
do not have the bonus +2 any longer.
Okay.
You do have a +1.
You do have a +1 because of coordinated shot though, from Domino.
Oh, okay. So I got an 18.
18 against EAC.
Correct.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
8.
8. As you go ahead and move into it, try to get a better position and line up your rifle, you go ahead and shoot. As the laser goes through the hide, and you see the Ugosmorph as it just sort of and falls to the ground.
I'm assuming it's not dead.
I'm gonna run towards its face. Are we still in initiative?
I'm nervous.
You go ahead and move towards it. You guys are no longer in initiative as you see all the eyes sort of rolled back.
Poogle Smurf is dead.
Does that mean that we are better than we could have killed all those Vlaka? We could have fought all of them. That's
Let's
it.
kill them all.
This
New
thing
campaign.
killed. This thing killed 40 Vlaka in one go. Our Vlaka just jumps? Is that what we learned from this? Like,
Yes.
This planet is
I
now
mean,
ours.
We don't
Let's
know
just
how...
go fight the swarm right now.
To be fair, they probably sent him in battalions of 5, so little groups.
We also don't know what the kind of internal or disabling effects the uranium bullet had.
True.
Toru could have poisoned it from the inside.
I'm just gonna say, all me, baby.
I fought its face.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna look at friend. I was like, you said you have like natural radiation resistance, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like hand you my rifle, but like, we should probably put another bullet in him. You just go, I'll let you handle this one. It's, you know,
And just scoot away.
I'm gonna go ahead and
you
just
could.
load one of these.
Okay.
Another one of those.
You still playing with uranium bullets?
Go ahead and make another
Oh, yeah,
force
I am.
save for me.
Yeah, I am.
With a -2.
With a
and
-2.
You just see me like a decent far away, start covering the roof.
No.
Oh, it's
I died from having radiation poisoning last time. Not the radiation didn't kill me, but it let me die. Just keep that in mind.
Did you fail
Well,
again?
You have your natural +2 plus your natural +4, or from the suit +4.
And then
Yeah.
-2.
And -2 because of the first level of radiation poisoning.
True, so just
Hold on,
+4.
so yeah, wait.
+4.
7.
You rolled a 2.
9. No, I rolled a 3.
I think we can just assume that was a fail.
Yeah, that was a fail.
So, I
You
was
take
like-
another 7 points of HP damage. Go straight to the HPs.
Felt barely feel it.
Yep.
You're gonna
Yep.
get
Sure.
disease.
Yeah, I am.
As like, all
I'm
right,
glad I'm not
definitely dead.
actually witnessing this.
Also, you look worse. I thought you had natural like resistance.
You know, I thought I did too, but I guess I'm not used to this body yet.
Resistance is not
Does
the
it
same
take,
as
like,
vulnerability,
months?
like invulnerability.
True.
Are we gonna have
Yeah.
to find our nobody now?
Yep.
Yep.
Freedom 12. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm just like, well, I'm just gonna just no more. That's fine. That
Yes,
bullet's enough.
forever.
I'm just gonna kind of put that on my back.
It's still in there.
I'm shooting. Did you shoot the bullet? I'm assuming
Wait, I was
into
assuming
it.
you shot.
Yeah, I
right?
mean it's easy enough to shoot.
Did I shoot
It's
yet?
up-
Yeah, I
it's up to
shot
you.
it.
Okay, yeah. You hear? I
Yep.
hear another round go.
It's definitely dead.
Yeah.
So are you.
Right, for sure.
Yes, I am. No, I'm actually fine. I'm
What
good.
pages?
I really wanted just to really solidify the fact that it's dead. That way, Bruce can be like, as you guys walk away, it fucking stands
Right.
up and smacks your ass.
Mhm.
But I didn't expect Freedom 11 to just roll a fucking 2 or a 3.
It's, you know, I was rolling like literally everything above 15 except for those two rolls. I rolled a 1 and then a 3.
I love it.
I was just like, it's like I'm supposed to get irradiated.
403. Where is that?
I
Cool.
know
You
now.
have the next level of.
Oh, I love it.
Wait, we leveled?
No.
Level 6. Here we go.
Woo!
Wait,
have-
what?
Scared?
No.
Wait,
no.
What happened to level 5?
Yeah, I
We
was gonna
skipped
say,
it because we
we did that
smurfed on
too.
the Hurgle Smurf.
Yeah,
Smurf
you,
this one.
you now have a -4 to fort save Constitution checks and Constitution based DCs.
I need a nap. Wait.
I think you're gonna need more than that.
While this is going on, can we just say yes? This also counts as 10 minutes, so I can get my stamina back.
Do we have to? I mean, I feel fine.
I mean, I'm headed over to the truck as soon as everything calms down to check on the captain.
Is the truck even drivable?
You guys will have to do an engineering check on that. You guys go ahead
the guy for that.
and take the time to rest up. If you guys would like to take a 10-minute rest, short rest, and get your stamina back, excuse me. You are more than welcome to. I just got to find.
I think I'll spend that time harvesting that left eyeball. Or is it the right eyeball?
Just harvest all 8 of them. It'll be fine.
All of them. Just all the balls.
Yeah. Does 4 of them count as one eyeball, or is
They're
it
all of his balls. Jesus.
Call me the ball harvester.
the ball monger?
I mean, he doesn't need them anymore.
The eyes, obviously.
Oh, his eyes?
Yep. You guys go ahead and who is going to be the one that's going to begin the harvesting?
The big lizard.
I had to go fix a truck, so
I'll go help with the engineering truck. Thanks.
I can help with the harvesting after I check on Mr. Thrawn Vancer, make sure they're all right.
You do see Thrawn is okay. You do see he's pretty winded. But does not seem to be incapacitated.
Okay.
I already rolled my
And
engineering,
then, so Freedom 11, go ahead and roll an engineering, and let me know if you get over a 10.
Easy.
Whoever is assisting in the harvesting, it will be a survival check, I believe, to harvest.
Just gonna rip this eyeball out. Got it. 4 other ones on this side that we can pull out if this one explodes.
If someone would like to assist, or you just want to let Domino just rip it.
23 on my assist.
Okay, you get a +2, Domino, if you want to go ahead and roll survival.
26.
Okay. You're able to go
Nat
ahead
20.
and harvest the left side without any issues. Would you like to go ahead and harvest the right side as well, or? In each of these, like each eyeball, by the way, is like for Domino. You have to hold it one eye in your hand, and it's like a rather decent size eye.
Do we have an eye bag?
We should have brought the chest with us.
I have an
Wait,
iPad.
there's an actual eye bag? Who makes eye bags? Who thought, guys, I need to make money in life. Let's make bags specifically for eyeballs.
I
So we just make the one
mean,
eye.
aren't there bags for every part?
Any bag can
No.
be an eye bag.
If you try hard enough.
That's pretty fair.
Cyborg.
I'm just gonna take the one eye. That's all we need.
Okay, so you just take one of the 4 eyes on the left. Just
Why don't we all just carry one eye?
Unless there's a specific eye they need.
they just said
Yeah.
the left eye.
And then there
Take
happen
the
to be
furthest
4
left
of
eye.
them.
Whatever of the 4 eyes is the furthest left.
Okay. You guys are able to go ahead and take that without any sort of issue. Otto, what did you roll on your engineering?
I had 21, but I didn't add anything from Freedom.
You got the bonus.
What was the bonus? 1,
Plus
2?
two.
+2 for
What?
assist.
23. 23 then.
Wait, why did that sound wrong? Is assisting a +2? It's a +1.
I
Assisting?
don't know, man.
Yeah, like assisting, like the bonus.
Pretty sure it's +2.
I thought so.
Yeah, you get +2 from assistant.
It just felt wrong. Okay, so 23. You look over the truck. All the glass in it has been shattered. It hasn't like absolutely like broken out or anything like that, but it's like all crackled up.
I got that.
But other than that,
Mending.
exactly. You cast mending on the window, and it all goes back into one piece.
I will keep that in mind.
And
I'll be calling upon you a lot.
and you guys go ahead and fix up the truck. Other than that, it does not seem to be too incredibly damaged.
It also heals 1d4 hit points.
Sick.
Here you go.
Is there anything else? 3. Nice. Is there anything else you guys would like to do before leaving?
Nah, get me the frick out of here. I need some rest.
As
We
we're
take some of its hide. We know what it's made out of.
something thick.
If only we had some sort of like.
Dude, this body's
Device.
irradiated.
Made
I
of
don't know
that
about you, but I
dummy
want
dummy
no
material.
part of this flesh.
That dummy fake material.
I'm pretty irradiated, but I'm pretty metallic. With
Luckily,
some
you're not on
goo.
the table for potentially eating.
Well, ask Domino.
There's a list.
Domino's back there like, there is some flesh parts in there.
It's like
What-
there's a couple of organs.
Does radiation
Kind of.
count as a chemical, like, toxin or pathogen?
Maybe.
It is known.
I swear to God, if you take all the radiation out and Josh was like, you healed him, he's back up, fight again.
um,
Does this thing have like metallic scales?
no, it is all just it's just very thick hide
Hide.
is all it is.
All right, I guess I won't worry about it.
As we're harvesting Domino to you. So, should
Whoa.
we call the Zotal?
Oh yeah, I guess we were supposed to do that.
Oh yeah.
Who wants to blow the horn?
You're supposed to blow it.
I'm supposed to blow it.
You're
That's
the
right, I
only one
remember.
of the pack.
That's right. They trust me, not you.
Arr.
I'm gonna pull out the horn.
Says the guy that can't speak Blanca.
Gonna look around at everyone, make sure we're all rested. Is everybody ready?
Do it. Toot that horn.
And as you guys are close enough, you guys do hear the horn, and it does sound similar to that, but it ends up when on the other side of it comes out to be a large howl, similar to the one that sort of led the whole combat, as Zerat had the different howls sort of mixed together. But you guys remember specifically that the howls of the Night Stalkers made this exact sound.
Guess we just wait.
I mean, I'm me and Freedom are working on a truck, so we got time.
We got shit to fix.
How's everyone else looking? Anyone need medical attention?
I mean,
I'm a little ouchy.
yeah, I'm a little scraped up, but I'm not terrible.
Everyone gather around. And I'll spend a resolve point to send out a wave of healing, and everyone heals 20 hit points.
Woo.
No, that's
100% good.
Oh.
We're never gonna die ever
I
again.
didn't feel anything.
Don't say that.
Ever again.
Challenge accepted.
You trying to say a powwow? What is this?
Oh, nope. We're all good now.
I mean, as long as you have 3/4 of your total resolve, you can stabilize yourself when you hit 0.
Who needs those?
Yeah, who needs that?
Domino. I mean, Denver could use those.
Resolve.
Just as much health as possible.
Well, when they died, they had nothing to do with health.
So,
Yeah, I wonder-
the
Can you
horn-
use resolve for that kind of death too? Or is it only when your HP reaches 0?
It's only when your HP reaches 0. You need a resolve point to stabilize, and then you need a quarter of your resolve points to regain 1 HP.
But not in the same round.
So my question is, I'm looking at radiation poisoning because its frequency is once per round. But if you look at the save, there is no cure. There's no
For poisoning, when you leave the area, you are cured.
cured. Okay.
But to remove the poison, you need to rest it off naturally.
Right. Okay. Cool. So you are still Freedom 11. You're at that second level of that poison. You had left the area, so you are fine, but you have to rest 2 days before you are completely removed from that poison.
All right, I'm a little tired, but it's fine. If somebody else did it, you might have died.
That's what Ferrex had, right?
Yeah. No, that is not what Ferrex had. That is what.
They had radiation sickness.
No.
No, wait.
I was just poisoned. Denver had radiation.
Yeah, Denver had radiation poisoning and the additional poisoning.
No, Denver had the disease, which does require a save.
So
right?
No, so I made a mistake, and I originally said it was the disease, but it was just the radiation poisoning, because the radiation poisoning, if you stay in it long enough, becomes the disease. But they got out in time before they got up to that point of making it to the disease stature of radiation.
Yeah, they died from the freaking
swarm. They died from the swarm.
the strength poison.
Yeah.
Which I almost died from as well.
The radiation didn't help in that situation.
No, because it was a fort.
The swarm is the problem.
Yeah, not the radiation. Radiation has no issues here, right, guys?
Yeah, totally healthy.
Yeah. You have also, unless you guys just leave the radiation bullets here, you have 28 rounds of radiation bullets left.
That's it.
I mean, we're definitely going to keep those.
Domino's like, wait, we are?
Yeah,
why wouldn't we?
We have them in a lead box. We're good.
We got them in a box, and we toss them in the bed of the truck. When we can actually get off of this damn planet, we can sell those at a premium.
Yes.
Or we can just shoot them at the swarm ship, the big, huge mothership. Just
actually,
that's not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea.
At the mention of that, Zerat will actually look up. Is there a giant swarm mothership somewhere in space that I can see?
Or that giant
roll perception
scarab thingy that was crushing everything.
21.
21. Whenever you guys, whenever the attack first happened, you did notice that there was a large ship way off in the distance that the rockets and the other ships were coming from. So it was there about 8 days ago. Whether or not it's still here, you can't currently see it. But if there is an invasion, there's probably a mothership somewhere around. How long do you guys wait around for? Just until the Night Stalkers get here, or is there a certain duration after X amount of time you guys want to leave?
How long did it take us to drive here in the first place? It's like a couple hours. Right?
3 hours from our safe house.
Wait,
But-
wasn't it 15 minutes to drive here from
Eric.
the night?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Eric.
From Eric, which is not the Night Stalkers. That's the Swamp Hides.
Dang it! Yep, that's
From
right.
the Night Stalkers, I believe it was like a couple
3,
days
4. Oh, right.
from the Night Stalkers place up to where you guys were currently at.
If these guys aren't going to show up anytime soon, maybe we should, Zerat will notion towards the giant hole in the ground, see maybe what was down there in its lair.
But that doesn't sound like a bad idea unless there's another one of those just kicking it down there. Like, what if there's another one down there and they were like married, right? And we just killed that one's spouse. Now they're gonna be double plus pissed, and we are in no position. So actually, you know what? No, we could probably fuck up another
Bullets,
one.
we're fine.
Yeah, we got like nuke bullets.
This sounds like it's a bad idea. What do we have to gain?
What if there's a
Possibly
baby
money.
version and we could
Okay.
train it to fight the swarm?
Yo.
How about we just unite the houses and get off this planet?
Or how about
We're going to do
We
that in the
unite-
next 20 minutes.
we unite the houses by giving them all joint custody over the baby Hoobastank?
Not the worst plan they've come up with.
Okay.
And on
Yeah.
that note, we'll go ahead and take our break. We'll go ahead and come back at 10:40. We'll take a little bit of a smaller break today, but we will come back and see what unfolds after the heroic battle of the Hooblesmorph. And we will see you guys in a little bit.
The Google Dorf break.
Hi, hello, we're here. We did the thing. I was yelling at my dog because she decided to start barking. But we're back, and everyone's here besides the Hooglesmorph. It is no longer around.
And Thron.
And, well, Thrawn's still here, in spirit.
Oh, true.
As you guys went ahead and defeated the Hooglesmorph, you guys decided to go ahead and blow the horn that was given to you guys by the unknown leader of the Night Stalkers. And you guys are just currently took your time. You guys took a look at the truck and make sure the truck was in functioning capacity. Ferrex went and cast mending on the windshields and stuff that were damaged. And you guys were able to go ahead and harvest one of the left eyes of the Hooglesmorph that was required and requested of you guys to do. From Varg from the Swamp Hide pack. So as you guys are just sort of waiting around, it's been roughly about 20-30 minutes have gone by. You guys just sort of waiting for anything to show up after the howl.
Maybe try doing it again, Domino. I mean, we only have probably 30 minutes left until we need our protections.
Shouldn't we like deliver the eye too before it goes bad?
I think the minus 40-degree weather might keep it preserved. But it took us a few hours to get here. Maybe we should just come back later.
But it won't always be in minus 40 if I cast my spell.
You're right. We should throw the eye outside of the spell. Keep it preserved.
Yeah, bury that shit in the snow nearby. Like mark it a little bit so it doesn't get lost. But cast a spell. Everybody in this area, we're all set. We're good. But the eye is just right there, boop, right in the snow.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'll
can
spend
Zerat just carry it?
Yeah, I can carry it.
Oh, that works too. I was gonna spend like 20 minutes to make a basket out of my rope.
Mm-hmm.
Just carry it behind it. But yeah, you can just carry it.
I got a bunch of cable in this here sheath for some reason.
Zerat, what did you roll on that howl? A 2. About another 5 minutes go by as you guys are discussing what to do next. And coming from 2 different directions, you guys see almost like a snow cloud approaching. It's very low to the ground, rumbling towards you guys.
Swarm?
I think this might have been a double cross. Is that what they call it? That language isn't in the Vesk dictionary.
A betrayal.
Maybe they just got here quick.
As it gets closer and closer, you guys do see different makeshift looking vehicles approach from the north. You guys do see what looks like older, very worn down mining equipment that are rolling through. As you see 2 different sets of Vlaka that heard the howls being mixed together. As the swamp pact right in from the north and the Night Stalkers right in from the south.
Look at that. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Get 2 birds stoned at the same time.
You ever done that?
2 dogs, 1 bone.
I'm not sure if this is the best situation for us to be caught up in the middle of.
Well, think we can do anything about it now because I'm getting the truck.
as you
Yeah.
guys begin to all get closer to the vehicle, you can see that the two sets of vehicles sort of park on either side of you guys. Obviously, the Night Stalker that Domino had a conversation with and an agreement upon sort of leads this pack, and he sort of stands off. And you guys notice that all of them are all weaponized in some way or another, including this guy who didn't originally have a weapon but has a large looking maul on his back. Sort of pop off the bike. And on the other side, you see Varg and a lot of the other entities from the Swamp Hide Pact, but they're all wearing some sort of suit on top of them, and their environmental protections are active. Again, all wearing weapons, as Varg has two, some sort of knives and a long rifle on his back.
Oh, we should probably see what they're all here for.
Just
I
gonna
can-
point at the Hoogle-Schmorf.
I can take this eye to the Swamp Pact if you want to speak to your pack over there.
Okay.
So you go ahead and the two of you sort of part ways as the rest of you sort of stand around and waiting in this awkward standoff between the packs.
Who's going to translate for you?
I think both of... Oh, I guess Ferris would probably need to go... or someone needs to go with Domino.
Well, I know he speaks Vesk.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah. That's true. As you guys go your separate ways, Varg will look you up and down, Zerat. We heard the mixing of pack howls.
That did happen, yes.
And yet, none of my pack was here to make a sound.
That does seem to be the case, correct. We have an eyeball for you.
From the Hoogle-Schmorf, I presume.
Sir, I'll just point over. Is that the Hoogle-Schmorf?
I can't see, so I don't know.
Oh. Zerat will walk up and awkward question. May I touch you?
He pulls out his hand.
And Zerat will go ahead and touch him and do the mind dump telepathic connection thing and just replay the entire battle of the Hoogle-Schmorf, the taking of the eye, and then I'll leave it at that.
All right. It's interesting to see again, even if they're not through my eyes. But what you guys did, many other Vlaka have tried. And he sort of puts his hands out and attempted to reach for the eyeball.
Zerat will hold out the eyeball a little bit and just wait. Oh! Then fully extend and put it into their hand.
He goes ahead and takes the eye. And he does like a little, almost a hyena yelp as one of the other Vlaka walk over. And you can see their ears perch up on every footfall. And as they open up a bag, and they put the eye inside of the bag and zip it closed.
Zerat just thinks to himself, they've got an eye bag. They came prepared.
They will go ahead and the rest of the pact will begin to head back towards Eric, except for two of the Vlaka that you saw within the chamber when you guys were having the meeting with Varg the first time. Will sort of stand off next to their, still on their vehicles, sort of just listening to the conversation. As this is going on, Domino, you walk over to this extremely large Vlaka that you never got their name of. And he sort of starts pacing back and forth. Hands look like they're just digging into themselves just from pure anger as he's walking back and forth, looking over, and sort of looking almost past you towards Zerat, talking to Varg. And Vesk, what are you helping these dogs with now?
What we're helping them with doesn't concern you. We defeated your beast. Now we expect cooperation.
You've held up on your bargain so far. There's still one thing that was discussed, and that is us reclaiming our territory with the Ironhides.
If that ever comes to the table, you have our support, but till then we need to defeat the swarm. The Ironides aren't here.
Of course they're not. Freaking cowards. He looks back over to the rest of the Night Stalkers. All in Vlaka, so unfortunately, Domino, you're unable to hear what's being said. But those of you who speak Vlaka can hear, as he's very loud, as he typically does in showman fashion. These warriors from the Pact world were able to do something many of us were not. If we see them, we house them. If they need food, they get fed. They are one of us, as we are one of them. And he sort of looks back over to Domino. The Night Stalkers will have your back in this war.
I'll throw out my arm. As we're going for like a shake agreement.
He'll go ahead and do the same thing.
I don't say anything, I just nod. I look back at who we got over there? Not Zerat, but Otto, Thrawn. Just give him a good nod forward too.
I'm just waving at the guy who had beef with me. Hey, bud.
I feel like I'm just sitting in the back of the truck with my rifle pointed at one of these meetings. Probably the meeting is Zerat, because I'm probably like, he can take a hit.
Zerat, as you can loudly overhear the Night Stalkers pledge their allegiance to this group. Not necessarily to the Ironhides, but to you guys individually. Varg sort of speaks up. I thought I smelled trash when we walked in.
I can't pretend to know what history you have between the other tribes of this place. But I know they could not have done this without us, and we could not have done this without you. I think it might behoove everyone involved if we can put aside our differences temporarily until the swarm is taken care of.
You speak truth. and because of you all, our mystic can be cured. The swamp hides will ride with you as well. He sort of like growls and sort of not like push you aside, but like almost uses you to be able to tell where he's walking, and will walk past you as you guys begin to see Varg and Trald walk towards each other. It's been far too long. Trald sort of smiles, puts a hand on Varg's shoulder. It has. But, truth be told, you're not the worst of the four of us. You are not quite bad at yourselves. Great hunters. You guys survive when you need to. This group. Yes. This group. They've done us a great favor. Yes, they certainly have. They think of people beyond what's they could have just left and left this planet to go. It's true. They care for species other than themselves. In our eyes, they are Valaka. Indeed. Almost to the group, you guys hear Varg speak up. What do you call yourselves?
Last I heard, we were Thrawn, Vancer, and the Caddyshack gang, but I think that's still kind of up in the air about which way we prefer to be talked to or called.
Thrawn and Company?
Wait, hold on, and I'm gonna pull out my comm device and I'm gonna start scrolling through messages. Give me a minute, I'll find this because it's in the
Vencer's
Discord.
Redemption, Vencer's Second Chance. We there was a lot that we.
I think I think the one that we all liked was
Whichever
Vencer's
wasn't
Second
going to be
Chancers.
copyright.
Yeah, I think Vancer's Second Chancers is the one.
Vancer's
I think it was Vancer's Second Chance. I don't think the Chancers was the total. I could be wrong though.
But I do.
It was Chancers.
Okay.
Chancers. It was
definitely
plural.
was
Vancer's Second
Okay.
Chancers.
Alright.
Vancer's Second Chancers.
Has a
Which I think
good ring to this. And you see the two pact leaders sort of extend arms as they grasp each other's forearm. For us, this day will be set aside in remembrance of this group that risked their lives to start something that no one wanted to start, but desperately needed. Agreed. They sort of nod. Gerald, you come to our area, our home, and we shall discuss plans to work together, what makes us and you different, and make us stronger. That can be arranged. Looks over to the rest of you. Good luck with the rest of the packs. If you guys need us, you know where to find us. They begin to head their separate ways back to their vehicles.
What they say?
Don't remember, really. No, they are working aside their differences. And now that we have 2, 3 of the packs on our side, hopefully the last 2 will be more easily convinced.
I think it's only downhill from here, in the sense that it's easier. So I think what we have, Cold Claw. They might be a bit dangerous. We have the Windhide, which are gatherers, so they should be
They
easy
seem
to push over.
Not the words I would use, but yes.
And I think that's it.
Well, there is still the whole how do we kill the swarm?
And we just
need
need
to
them as
figure
a
out.
distraction. In the ship parts, and then we fly out. I'm just kidding. Of course, we're going to help them defeat the swarm.
I was gonna say they just made a national holiday about us, so we should probably stay and help defeat the swarm. Otherwise, kind of a dick move, I believe, is the term.
No, it's gonna be a happy and a sad national holiday because they're gonna be like, "Boom, we did it!" Yeah, but fuck those guys, right?
The real lesson was friendship.
They just turn into like
together.
a non. Yeah, they just turn into like a isolationist planet. We don't trust anybody else, just us.
Shoot on sight.
We gave this one group one chance, and it's over with. They ruined everything.
The big ass trade city that we had that got destroyed. Don't rebuild it. Nobody else is welcome here. We got this Hugelsmorph to live off of for the rest of our lives. This thing is massive. It'll feed us for generations.
As you say that, do you see the Night Stalkers walk over to the Hugelsmorph and begin to tear through the very thick hide.
What's that taste like?
Like, are they eating it?
No, they're like cutting through it. You can tell that they are like actually harvesting the meat and stuff for it.
Oh, okay.
But they're not like actually. They're like harvesting into it.
It's irradiated, like.
They only see
is
one
it just, like,
side.
immunity?
They only see one side of it that does not have a radiated bullet in it, so they are just harvesting through it.
I'm gonna yell in Vlaka overtone. Hey, y'all know we shot that with like a uranium bullet, right? Like that meat's probably not good. You just said kill it, not keep it edible.
They stop.
I kind of want to sample.
I mean,
Not trying to hurt you, just
I-
just trying to save your life, you know.
between two people that have been and one of us is actively irradiated, it kind of sucks. Saving you the headache there, bud. Literally.
They all stop and then just continue onwards past from the direction where they came. Varg and that group also splits off and begins to head back towards Eric. It is now you guys in the truck with 1, 2, 3 packs taken care of. 2 to go.
2, 5.
And they're on opposite ends, aren't they? If I remember correctly.
No, they're the last 2 stops. You guys made a giant circle out of your guys'
okay.
pathing.
Before
Cool.
we move on to the
We should rest.
next plan, we should rest. And might I suggest we rest back with the Zool and Sunny? Because if my calculations are correct, and I dart over to Denver, something may be happening today.
Oh shit, yeah. Big spooky space mask coming to town, y'all. We should get back and make sure Sunny's good. Might have to intervene if that's something that's going on. So load up, get in the truck, and scout.
I load up.
Yep.
I'm going to take a little bit of the Hoogle Snorf steak with me.
Right on.
Can you cook radiation out of meat?
I'll get it from the not.
God
irradiated
damn it.
end.
You sent me a question like that where IRL JJ really wants to
Make sure you tell us
No,
the
you
answer after
can't.
you find it, please.
Radiation does not get boiled out. As a reminder, it is
The water gets irradiated.
It
Might
is
dilute it.
right. It is about a 4-day drive, or like a 2-day drive back to where the Zool and Sunny are, because it was about a 4 or 5 day to Eric. Walking was the distance you guys came up with, but it was like 2 or 3 day drive from where you guys were originally met outside to Eric. So whatever is coming for Denver and Sunny will happen before you guys arrive.
Hmm.
That sucks.
Probably cut our losses and head to the nearest town.
I mean,
We should still rest at the nearest safe spot from the bug dudes. No offense. Sorry. Forget.
Can't you just rest in the truck?
I mean, I can, but you know.
see, here's the shit part about being a driver and a pilot. Y'all get to take naps.
You want me to drive?
You need a nap?
I can drive.
You drove through a building last time.
I'll drive.
He had
Get out
good
of the way.
reason.
I mean, here's what we'll do. We get in the truck. I'll drive the first part. Grab your nap. When you wake up, we'll swap.
It's not a trained skill. It's not something you need skills to use.
I'm going to pretend to not be offended by that, but all right.
I can
Hey,
do it.
Denver, you know the thing that's just your entire identity and the thing you've been doing your whole goddamn life? Yeah, you don't need skills to do that.
Mhm.
Yep.
I can perform that action.
Never said it
You
did it
may-
well, but he could at least perform.
You may be able to perform the action, but you may not be able to do the action.
I'll stick to the road. You just go take a nice long rest.
Look around. Is there even a road out here?
There's no road out here at all. It is
Now
it's
it's kinda-
completely open. Just
The
Oh,
entire
Lord.
road
snowscape.
is the road
Right.
where we're going.
So are you guys heading the 15-minute drive to the safe house where you guys rested out prior, or are you guys going to the safe house where the Zool and Sunny are located? Which safe house are you going to? Or are you going to Olaf?
I think the
Throw off?
15-minute one away.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
That one's right
I'd
outside
vote
Olaf.
straight to our next objective.
Why do we need to stop at a safe house?
In case shit goes down, because today's day 30.
Isn't
I mean-
to be fair, isn't everyone at full? I just want to understand, make sure they have everything after your 10-minute rest and 20-minute heals. Everyone at full health, full stamina. The only thing missing is a couple spells. I just want to make
And
sure.
some resolve points.
Oh, okay,
like-
yeah.
People are at a
Well-
-4 to Constitution. So
Oh, that's also true.
Yeah, and some radiation.
Yeah, I'm weakened. You're fucked. I don't. What
Yeah,
is
yeah.
yours?
I am
how far is the road?
impaired.
Okay,
I've
okay.
had way too much to drink, and it was
you-
uranium.
So you
How
need
far is
2
yours
days
down?
to sleep. Does that mean I only need 1 day to sleep? now?
Correct.
Yes.
How far away is the other city?
From Olaf. Sorry, I'm pulling out my notes here.
So the safe house that we stayed at was a 45-minute walk southwest of Olaf. So
Correct.
It's like,
It's
right
like
next to it.
a 15-minute drive from Olaf.
Yeah.
But it was, I believe, 2 hours from where you guys are, because you guys had to split the time and worry about the time between what you have left. So it'd be 2 hours to the safe house and then another 15 minutes to Olaf.
Did you guys notice anything wrong with the battery? Do we have enough charge? I guess we do have enough charge to make it all the way there if we can make it all the way to the safe house.
Yeah, if we can get there, then our portable chargers should be good to juice up the truck if we need to. Wouldn't be the first time we've done that. It just depletes one whole charger, which kind of sucks. But I mean, we could do it. It's possible. It's plausible. It's feasible even.
I'll leave it up to you guys. I'm fine to fight if that comes up with these wooden claws. You never know.
Yeah.
I feel like we just had breakfast.
Do we need to take a who's down to gamble on this next one? Are they going to ask us to do some bullshit, or are they going to be down? I got an undisclosed amount of credits saying that they're going to ask us to do some bullshit.
We're going to Olaf, you said?
Yep.
Olaf.
Who is Olaf?
Those are
Claws,
the
I
cold
believe.
claw
Cold
bangs.
claws.
Cold Claws. Shoot first is what I have.
Yep. I say we have Domino challenge the leader in, one-on-one combat. And we gain their favor that way.
Always down for that
All
plan.
today.
Yep. Domino, you're going to have to fight the fuck out of somebody. That's going to be great to watch, though.
Challenge accepted.
What if I just
I challenge on
magic
their
missile?
behalf. Or accept on their behalf.
I accept the fight on their behalf.
I challenge and accept on their behalf.
I'm fighting that guy over there.
You're welcome.
That's about as bold as if you were to walk into somebody's house, take a shit on their table, and say, "I live here now."
Wow.
As is tradition.
I heard that's how y'all like to do it out there on Vesk 4. Am I wrong?
Start peeing on their doorstep. Just claiming my territory.
Wait, Kali, which Vesk are you from?
6.
Okay, cool. Didn't want to be talking shit about a place somebody was from. Domino, which Vesk are you from? Prime?
Of course.
All right,
Still better
cool.
Vesk.
So I hear that out there on Vesk 4, they like to shit on tables and say, "I live here now."
Don't you dare talk shit about Vesk 4.
What's so great about Vesk 4? They shit on tables.
I don't know. But they have Vesk in the name, so it's not something you should talk shit about.
They actively shit on things. I'm telling you. I'd like this conversation to be happening while we're driving,
Yeah,
if possible.
for sure, absolutely.
Am I driving? Who's driving?
I'm driving.
You guys are heading back to the safe house, or you guys going straight to Olaf?
I think the safe house outside of Olaf, so we can get everybody back up to good, and then into Olaf.
Okay.
So that we can have our big bad Vesk fist fight a leader.
Yeah.
We haven't even met these people, and this is our plan.
Yeah.
I'm aware.
Oh no, he's colossal too.
And Travis is gonna come back and be like, Why are we fighting a leader?
It's
Why?
the plan.
Starting dominance. What do you want us to do? Shit on their table?
What is this, Vesk 4?
Holy shit.
God. I need a.
I hope you realize.
I need a list of planets. I'm gonna make up dumb shit about every planet now.
I'm looking at Vesk 4.
To find the bullshit of every planet, you need to head to onlyfucks.com.
Vesk?
Don't go there. That sounds like it's a bad place to be.
100% going in right now.
Oh,
Wait, I don't know if it exists. Don't go
Oh, no.
there. I'm sure it does exist, but I
People
don't
at
want to
home,
know what's
don't go
going
there.
on.
No. I can confirm it's safe. It's a white page at the top left. It says "bad off." That's it.
It's
Alright.
beautiful.
Hey,
We do not condone any links that are
No.
mentioned or written.
No,
Please don't.
do
Check
not
out
go to links.
Let's check out onlyfucks.gov.
Anyway, as you guys arrive to the safe house, you guys go ahead, all take rest. It is warm there. There is multiple different torches that are lit as you guys walk in.
I'll eat that Hugel Snorf. Roast it.
Okay, go ahead and roast the Hugel Smorf. It's extremely chewy. The hide, or like, not only is the hide of it, obviously, is like are cooking it. It doesn't cook very evenly, but it is very, very thick. Not a whole lot of fat on it, even though it was a large creature and it looked very fatty. There is not a whole lot of fat on this slab of meat in particular. But I mean, it's not the worst thing you've had. It's not like the garbage they served you in Abalon when you guys went to.
The Shred Storm.
Yeah, exactly, with the shredder meat.
I don't see what the big deal is, but here, take a portion. So I give it to everybody, so we have something to eat other than nutritional pills.
And you guys don't have to worry about any radiation. There is no radiation in this portion of it. It looks like the meat was dense enough where it did not get to the other side yet.
and point of order. JJ did Google it, and apparently if meat is irradiated, you could pretty much just rinse off the radiation in hot water.
Basically, just
You
like,
rinse off the irradiated material. So, say you spilled some glow stick on it because it's mildly irradiated. That liquid is. Then you can rinse that off and still eat the meat.
That sounds sus.
Not recommended. I'm not recommending it, but
A little bit of radiation's never killed anybody.
Don't worry, we'll just wash off the bullets.
I'm
It's
just
fine.
gonna after the never killed anybody, I'm just gonna look just as deadpan as possible at Domino. Just
You died from the Vesk or the swarm poison.
the best poisoning from your attitude about.
Call me toxic.
I ain't just
Toxic
telling you
your
toxic.
masculinity.
toxicity killed me.
Assuming everyone's just resting, taking their 8 hours.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Domino, this
I'm
is
literally
fantastic.
just trying to not be irradiated.
'Kay.
I'm glowing
You guys
more than usual.
all take your 8 hours of sleep. As the night goes on, Denver,
yo,
you're standing in this black abyss, very familiar to you.
damn it. Hey, space mask, I'm home.
Something different though. Sunny is standing next to you.
Oh shit, what up, Sonny?
She's looking around. She doesn't respond.
I'm gonna look at her. And say, oh, first time.
Still doesn't respond. But you see her begin to look around frantically. And you see her hand sort of whip down in a very familiar fashion. A mote of light flashes in her hand as her pistol's drawn out.
Hey, word of advice. I didn't try to fight this thing last time, but it seems immensely stronger than anything that I've ever run into, so probably don't shoot it. Please don't shoot it. That sounds like a bad time.
Still no response. Doesn't even acknowledge you. Doesn't even seem like you're even there for her.
Look, all right.
You begin to see her shooting, and you've seen her shoot this weapon before. No light is emitting from the gun as like bullets, but the way she's acting, it almost looks like she's mid-combat. Where the moat around her begins to get brighter and brighter and brighter, similar to how you've seen before, right before a Nova bomb goes off. As she Nova bombs around her, and in this flash of light in this all darkness, you begin to see little imp-like creatures that are that you couldn't see before, but are now there, just sort of surrounding the both of you.
Are they ignoring me?
They are just sitting in a circle, all looking at you and Sunny, as Sunny's shooting off in different directions. But none of them seem to be getting like aimed at. They're like all on the floor, but she's aiming up more in like the air surrounding above you and her.
I'm just gonna like, oh hey there, and kind of like wave at one of the imps on the ground. Just hey bud.
No sort of response that comes from it.
Wow, y'all are a talkative bunch out here today. She's fighting things, y'all ignoring my ass. All right, hey, Space Mask, where you at? It's day 30, bud.
A few moments go by, and you see Sunny like stop moving, and you see her pop her neck, like sort of back and forth. She looks over to you, and you can see the dark half of the mask over her face.
Oh shoot! Look at you. All right, fashion choice. Right on.
She gives a little smirk as she looks over to you. Interesting. As she
Oh, you can see me now. All right, cool. Hey.
Sort of just looks you up and down, smiles, and as as she sort of smiles, you begin to feel a sharp pain.
Kick her in the teeth because they're only like a foot off the ground. Don't you smile at me like that.
As you look down, and there is what looks like a long pole arm sticking into your stomach. All black, elongated. You see the vision of Sunny sort of disappear as you begin to open your eyes. As you see this creature before you. I'm trying to get it pulled up here.
Is it in Roll20?
It's going to be. I'm just getting the snippet of it now.
Cool. Just making sure I'm looking in the right spot.
Mm-hmm.
That's my mother.
While you're doing that, do I have my weapons and stuff on me?
Do you fall asleep with your weapons on you?
I mean, not normally, but
Yeah.
like...
Yes.
If I learned anything from Otto, it's always sleep with a gun in your butt.
Do you sleep with your armor on?
I mean, I'm wearing freebooter armor, so it's kind of just heavy clothes.
You did back at PJs?
Someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes.
I mean, that's lesson learned.
Alright, just getting this pulled up here, sorry.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
Thank you, Lemon Grab.
Disappointed.
Same.
Show me what you've got.
I like that one way better.
You good over there, JJ? You having a good time, bud?
What?
Slight aneurysm, probably.
Yeah. You good?
Yeah, I'm literally trying to find that exact meme.
Oh my god, what the heck is that thing?
Oh god, hold up.
Wait, what? Where did you see it? I don't see it.
It's on the stream.
It's on Roll20.
I don't see it in Roll20.
It ain't on Roll20, bud.
Yeah,
Dude, it's stabbing you.
It's right next to you.
Oh, that thing right there. I was looking for like a big picture of it.
No.
This time? Okay. Well, let's
Hey.
put up on the big screen.
Yeah.
That big boy right there has a pole arm sticking out my chest.
Yes. You took
87 points of damage.
How'd you know?
Wow.
that good.
Well, I have 88 points of health.
Nice.
Try harder next time, scrub.
Got it.
It's not even massive damage, so I can even stabilize.
Love it.
Got him.
You take 7 points of damage
All right.
as you now wake up and you see this creature is not extremely large, a little bit taller than Sunny is, so it's probably like 2 feet, 2.5 feet tall, sort of floating in air as it sort of like has its hand out controlling the spear.
Like in meat space or
Yeah,
in dream space?
in real life. You have woken
Oh.
up at this point and it's floating above you.
So all right, I'm gonna see it. And I'm just gonna yell. Is everybody else asleep at this point?
Yeah, everyone said they were all falling asleep, so everyone is
All right.
currently asleep.
So I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna yell, "Holy shit! Little thing got a big ass spear. That hurt."
Everyone is able to wake up.
And I want to grab the closest thing to me and yeet it. at the thing.
Okay.
So Zerat.
Yeah.
Wake up, bud.
Everyone can go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh man.
Get to it!
That's my new
Uh,
alarm clock.
Oh,
Holy
thank
shit, that's a
you.
thing with giant spear.
That little dude got a big ass
Wake me
spear.
up.
It has not been the full 8 hours yet, so you guys have not got your spell slots back yet or anything like that. Just a heads up.
I'm gonna stay asleep.
Great. So I'm still in purred.
Yes.
Domino's just gonna stay asleep.
If Donovan's going to choose just to roll over.
It's
Just
really
like-
important I get my
Fuck it.
stamina back.
How big is it? 2 feet tall?
It's
How
2.5.
big is the spear? Nah. Roll over.
Nah.
That spear won't even cause an entry point.
Same. Where is... There it is.
That's the measure of Domino.
Domino's
Does
carrying
it give me
an entry
give me a
point.
point?
No.
No.
It's not worth it. You got it.
Is this a significant enemy?
It is.
Okay. Then it's worth an entry point.
We will go with Freedom 11.
Yeah, I got a 13.
Auto.
Just 15.
Denver.
20.
Kali.
15.
Zerat.
4.
Ferrix.
16.
Let's
Woo!
go. Domino.
It's like you woke up, cast a magic missile.
14.
He, in a panic, just cast magic missile. Just out.
Not again.
Spear!
It might be poisoned.
I've rolled a 1 and a 2 on my initiative.
Nice. This thing actually has a pretty solid initiative bonus. Sick. All right. Top of the round. It gets to go first. All right. Denver, I need you to make a will save for me.
A will save.
Yes.
I think I will.
Okay.
I believe
Will
in you.
you?
That's an 18.
18. That fails.
What?
Yikes.
That's scary.
Gotta roll
This-
better than that.
Dude, this little dude is made of boners, all right? That's messed
The
up.
boner.
But I said I believed in them. That's at least +1, right?
You take 13 points of psychic damage as your mind has been thrusted.
Yo!
And as you feel that psychic pain, you hear manners.
I'm like bleeding from the nose a little bit, and I'm just gonna laugh at him.
It was
come on,
it was
man.
it was a familiar voice to you as well.
Yeah, it's that old ass lady from down in the cave. All right.
That is that. Perfect. See above, see above. That's super helpful. Okay. Awesome. Cool. Next up, we got Denver.
I'm gonna try to trick attack this guy, but I gotta like grab my sword because I don't sleep with it on me.
Right.
So I'm assuming it's just like right next to me.
Right.
Would you consider that part of like the full action? Grab the sword, smack the guy.
Yeah, I'd say that's fine.
Okay. So I'm gonna grab my sword cane. I hate this sword cane. I want a better sword so bad.
I think it'd be like a move action to grab the weapon, and then you could
Quick attack after that. Quick trick
exactly.
after it.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, and I'm going to use. I'm gonna use stealth on this one to like try to like juke it out with my with grabbing it. And that is a 23 on the trick attack roll.
That fails.
God, this guy sucks. We got a boner champ over here, guys.
Got him.
Boner champ.
All right, so now we're just gonna smack him around, and that is a natural 20 for a 27 total.
That'll hit and crit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
Yeah, teach you to avoid my trick attack. For 7 points of damage.
Nice.
Plus 1d3 of bleed.
Ooh.
7 points and then 1d3.
Yep, and then that's another 2 points of damage for the bleed.
And 2.
And then I think it bleeds on its turn after that every time. I need to look at the bleed again.
Yeah, look that up. Okay.
You take bleed damage at the beginning of your turn.
Yeah. Next up, between Otto and Kali, what's your guys' dex?
It's gonna be Kali.
Okay, Kali. You're up. You're muted.
Sorry. I'm assuming that we're laying down, so you have,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to stand up.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. I mean, you could technically, if you want to, it says more or less, you'll either have to use your move action to either grab your gun or to move. I'm assuming your gun is on your person. You could maybe it might be next to you, unless you sleep with your gun equipped, which seems uncomfortable. But if that's what you do, that's fine.
Could I use my swift action, like my quick draw, to
Ooh.
grab?
I will allow that.
Okay. So I'll stand up and
Shoot at it.
yeah,
Nice.
seeing where I was at. Yeah. No, take a shot at it.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
All right. Dirty
That's EAC.
20 against EAC. Let's look at the book. And then that barely hits after the soft cover that all the people in the way have.
Nice.
So that'll barely hit. Go ahead and roll a damage.
4.
4. Nice. All right. Where is that sticky note? Nice. Okay. Next up is Otto.
I'm gonna sit up. Wait, were we like in the truck, or were we just camping outside?
No, you guys are currently inside of the safe house. Like you guys are.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, I will just literally sit up. My armor is on. My rifle is laying on top of me. It is equipped.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me with Otto.
He basically just like sits up from the waist and then he just aims and they'll just I'll
Take the
target
shot.
with the XO and take the shot.
Do it. Pew 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 pew.
Nat 20.
Ooh, that'll hit and
Nice.
crit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's full damage, right?
So it'd be the dice roll for damage
Plus.
plus the bonus times 2.
Okay, so 12 damage because I rolled poopy again.
Nice.
Oh, I forgot to double my damage on my damage. Ah, well.
Womp womp. But you got your bleed going though, which is nice.
Yeah, because I rolled a 7, so it should have been 14 damage plus bleed. That's my bad. Whatever.
It's all right.
Whoops.
Domino.
All right. I will just move to an entropy point.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just go ahead and spend it as I'm moving to get right up on him, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Move through everyone. I don't have my armor on because I was sleeping. I don't have any of my weapons. Everyone's fighting this thing, so I just get up and walk over to him and do a unarmed entropic strike with 18 to hit EAC.
That will hit.
With 12 damage. Acid and bludgeoning split.
It reels back, begins to look around. Again, Denver, you hear manners.
Is this the thing?
F11.
Cool. I'm going to sit up and pull out my arc pistol because, yeah, I figured Freedom 11 would probably always have that
Mm-hmm.
because it's practically attached to me. And I'm going to just,
Okay.
you know.
Where are you standing?
And that is a good old 18 to hit.
18 will not hit due to soft cover of the people in the way.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it has a ability called collateral damage. So go ahead and roll again for me and tell me what you get for your new attack roll.
Domino.
Is this gonna hurt me?
Domino.
Same roll.
Domino.
18. All right. You see it wave its hand. And as it waves the hand, you see the bullet sort of reflect off of some invisible force. And that's EAC? Because it's a laser pistol?
Yeah.
Denver, what's your EAC?
My EAC right now is 13 because I'm not wearing my armor because I don't sleep in it.
Sick. Go ahead and roll damage for that azimuth pistol there.
Yep. Sorry, bud. 5.
5. You take 5 points of oh wait, and what does that do? 5 points of fire damage. Does anyone happen to know what the
That extent.
penetrating weapon quality does?
If you do a Sunder combat maneuver, it lets you ignore hardiness up to the item levels.
Cool.
Yeah, up to the item level.
Cool. All right, that's there go. And you hear the little thing begin to chuckle as again you begin to hear manners. And next up is Ferrix because I accidentally skipped you.
Nice.
I was wondering. I was like, I rolled a 16. Where do I get to go?
Never. Sorry, go back. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna magic missile out of anger.
Yes.
Just not even. I'm not even gonna move. I'm gonna point up in the air and
just
it's
let
gonna
it
shoot all 3, and it's gonna hit the stupid person in the face because it deserves it for forgetting about me. Boom. 11.
11. It eats the and it is still standing, but barely.
All right, and then I roll over.
That's all I got. 11 went. Last but not least, they're up.
Zora will wake up, rub her eyes. Oh, crap. And then cast command on it. so it needs to make a will saving throw DC 16.
25.
Yeah, okay, never mind. Cool, nothing happens.
Okay.
Okay.
Long shot, but they got the damage covered.
All right. Top of the round is its turn.
Take that bleed damage.
Yeah.
1d3.
Roll
Do
it.
you want me to roll it?
Yeah, you roll it. You did the bleed.
Hell yeah, taking 3 points.
Yeah.
You can use, I think, a standard to cure it with a medicine check.
I can. You're right.
You don't want to do that?
No, I really don't. If I'm going to be real honest with you.
Bleeding will kill you.
Yeah, so poison, radiation. It's all about perspective. E, F, G, H.
I.
Nope. That's
J.
too far. All right.
I saw the sign.
Our squares are back to 5 feet, right?
Yes. All right. You guys see its hand sort of go up into the air, and you begin to see a disc or a ball of light, similar to what you saw in your dream, Denver, from floating above Sunny's head as it gets wider and wider and begins to flatten out and have rigid edges as it throws this force disc at you.
I'm gonna have to stop you right there. Is that a spell?
It is indeed a spell.
Can I attack of opportunity?
You can absolutely.
I would like to as well.
I probably whiffed it. So I rolled a 4. 11.
11.
EAC.
That does whiff. I need you to go ahead and roll it again as you see a force throw their hands up as your energy bounces off.
Rolled a 4 again. So another 11.
11. Is that EAC?
Yep.
Denver, your EAC is 13?
Yep.
Okay, cool. The doesn't make any contact.
And for my attack of opportunity, I got another nat 20, which puts me at a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yes, fuck
Nice.
this guy. 2 in a
Is
row.
that a
Like I feel
crit?
it is.
You gonna double that damage this time?
I'm going to. So doubling it, that's 25 points of damage. Does that inflict bleed again? Does bleed stack?
It doesn't stack, but it replaces.
So if you
The
roll
old
it,
bleed.
right, the old bleed. So if you rolled a 3 instead of a 2, it'll take 3 points of bleed damage instead of 2 points.
Okay, so I have to roll that.
You'll roll that bleed again. But is it over if it's a 1 instead of a 2? Does it overplace?
It does 1d3. If you were to bleed with a 1d4, then the next bleed would do 1d4.
Gotcha.
Okay, so this is still a 1d3, so I'm
Yeah.
just and
So it
it's a,
doesn't do anything really.
so it doesn't like reproc the bleed or anything like that.
No, because bleed goes
Okay.
on forever.
Cool. Just making sure. Want to make sure I'm getting all my damage because I missed half my damage last time. So yeah, 10 points of damage off this one.
You see it sort of grab the stomach where you slice at it with its your attack of opportunity. It still gets the chance to throw the blade off.
I'm gonna
The
eat
spell
it.
fails if he takes damage at all while casting a spell. Concentration.
It's not a concentration spell though.
It doesn't. It's just how spells work in Starfinder.
Oh.
Any
Reactions
damage while you're
happen-
casting a spell cancels the spell.
Oh,
Reactions happen before the action is cast, so
that is.
while you're concentrating, you got hit.
That's
Even though
why
it-
I wasn't gonna stand next to that big ass thing and cast spells because it was just gonna be like, and I would be dead.
Take those defensive moves if you're gonna cast a spell.
I see
Yep.
that.
So we just taught our GM something.
Yeah.
Why?
Right, we made a mistake.
You were concentrating for one standard action.
I was.
So I was gonna say I'll eat the spell. If he throws it, I'll just out of the air. Like, it doesn't matter.
So I can't wait to get that reach.
You're not a Vlaka. You can't catch that. You can't catch that disc.
I speak Vlaka, though.
Okay, so my question is, what it says this spell is subject to spell resistance. Is that
Spell resistance is something different.
Yeah.
okay? That's what I was just wanting to make sure.
Yeah, that's like damage resistance, energy resistance, and then there's also spell resistance.
Gotcha. Cool. Nice.
Is there spell resistance in this game, or is that Pathfinder?
It says it's.
There is. You have to either have something or take a feat, basically.
Okay. Let's see here. See what it can do. You see it disappear.
Bloop. All right, back to bed.
Wait, did the spell disappear or did the imp thing disappear?
The imp thing disappeared. The spell didn't even go
Oh.
off because of it was interrupted.
Cool.
Can I take another attack of opportunity?
As it's disappearing, just like, come here.
It's not moving.
No.
It just disappears. And it's not a spell.
I already used my bonus reaction because I didn't get a full rest. Very cranky about it.
Just to make sure, blind sense is still there.
It's not still there.
Well, good morning, everyone.
Sounds like you might need more sleep there, bud.
I enjoy my rest, yes. Are you okay?
I mean, got a little bit of a headache. I'm gonna like wipe blood from my nose from the mind thrust. Just, yeah, I think I'm all right. I saw Sunny.
How was Sunny?
I mean, she was fighting a bunch of shit, and she was wearing the dark half of the mask. So that was interesting. Don't know what that means.
Is she not with us?
No, she's
No.
back at the other safe
She's
house.
still with the
Zool
Zool.
still.
Hmm.
So I don't know what the hell that means. Then that guy showed up and stabbed me real good. The whole time, you remember that old ass lady we found down in that cave? You know, when Sonny and I got cursed because that big ball thing just looked so great.
Yeah.
The one you talked back to.
Yeah, because she was a turd. Screw her, man.
You're kind of rude.
I mean, whatever. All right, neither here nor there. Look at Freedom 11. There's a lot of different versions of the story, so don't go judge me too much off of what you hear right now.
I haven't even heard the original or
Exactly.
any version, so
Right. She showed up. She was like, "Ooh, I'm old and I made a bunch of stuff." And I called her old, and she was like, "You
curse.
suck." Yeah, pretty much.
I go touch Freedom 11. You know the exact story of what actually happened that day.
Oh, okay. You were kind of rude.
All right, fine. I was rude. Whatever. Now that little imp thing kept telling me manners in her voice, and it's like, all right, you don't get to be dead and send your little dudes out to kill me because you think I was being a dick. You were the turd first, and you're already dead. So stay dead. All right.
Yep, that's how it went.
All right. Yeah. 100%.
Should we finish our rest, or
Yeah.
are we ready to move on out?
Nope.
Get an early rise.
I
Early
just
bird catches the worm.
I just got stabbed to shit. I'm gonna get at least another 30 minutes.
Just suck it up.
Okay, yeah, ooh, just suck it up, says the guy who couldn't pull off an extra attack because you didn't get your full 8. I'm joking.
Got
I can't-
him.
I'm a little cranky because I got slapped. I got stabbed, and that's how I woke up.
You do look down this after you got stabbed. The spear did fall to the ground, and as you guys are having this conversation, you do see the spear like turn to dust.
Oh, dang. Let's snatch it up.
Yeah, I kind of wanted that too. I don't think I can use it, but it would have been cool.
Not cooler than a cane sword. That thing's pretty badass.
So you think we have to
Mashirin.
wait another week for this to happen, or is this going to be like a nightly occurrence?
I have no idea. Like, I wish I knew. Hey, Rix, does this make any sense to you?
Let me consult my notes.
Roll
AKA
mysticism.
mysticism, yeah. So it's
Did you happen to get a name this time?
27.
27. There has been a consistency that once the person died, somewhere near their vicinity, there was always found in ash harvest.
Like the word written.
The word written in ash is just harvest.
I check the pile of ash.
I'm
guessing it doesn't say anything.
You check the pile of ash underneath the bed, or underneath like the area where Denver was sleeping. You do see the word harvested.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's some discrepancies because you didn't die unless you are dead, and I poke you.
Now, I mean, I feel like me, but it's a little different. I mean, I'm catching some weird vibes that I didn't used to catch before. And I'm having a hell of a time trying to remember what the hell kind of spaceship we had.
All right. And how are the what kind of feelings or vibes are you having now?
Well, I mean, like right now I'm pretty okay. Right when I came back too, I knew something was up with Domino. Domino, I'm not trying to put no shit on you right now, but like I could tell something was up with him because of that spooky bad hand he got. But like
spooky bad hand. Spooky bad hand.
You ain't never seen the spooky bad hand. Domino, show him the spooky bad hand. Come on.
High five.
Ah! Oh God!
Don't hit too hard. My
Don't
bones
touch
fall.
Domino's hands ever.
Yeah, I think it's just the one, but I'm thinking that it's something to do with the fact that like I had a brush with death, they probably had a brush with death, so now like I can pick up on dead things or almost dead things or kind of dead things.
Death had a brush with me.
Hey, I like that. Good attitude on it.
Do you have a bad hand?
I don't have. No, both my hands are great.
Okay. What about like a bad hoof or something?
I got regular ass feet. I just got horns and wings that don't work. How many times?
I didn't know.
Tail.
Yikes.
There ain't no tail.
Horns and
Wait,
wings.
they don't have a tail?
No hooves hidden in shoes. Got it. Okay. Noted.
I wear if I got hooves, why am I wearing boots?
They stubbed it because it was hard to sit in the racing chair with.
Maybe you wanted to hide it, or maybe you wanted more pressure, so you like made shoes.
If I had hooves, back me up. I ain't got no hooves.
Take off your shoes.
I'll take off my boots.
Take them off, Denver. I'll hold them down.
I'm doing it to my own free will.
You go ahead and take the shoes off. There are tiefling feet, no hooves.
Just regular ass feet.
Either of them look dead.
No. As you guys are making sure Denver has no dead feet or hooves, you guys begin to see a red light flash above you guys.
Red light sail.
I didn't know we were in a red light district.
Oh shoot! I mean, is that what's about to happen? I'm gonna need to borrow
Are we
like
getting
500
called?
credits.
I'll grab my weapons and my shield.
Okay.
Probably don't have time to don my armor.
It's light armor for me, so I figure that's just like putting on some pants and a t-shirt.
Mine's second skin, so I probably just wear it all the time. It's probably gross, man.
On the wall next to the door, you begin to see what looked like a painting light up, and you see a map of the planet and the three safe houses are red dots. You guys see the other hideout next to Mulmer begin to flash white and red.
What is
Accept
that?
call. I don't know.
Situation?
Computer.
Denver, you
that's-
said you saw Sunny, right?
Oh shit! Yeah, she didn't. I mean, she was out there acting like Sunny.
Or are they under attack?
And she was wearing the dark part of the mask, so I don't know what the hell that means.
Ooh, that's bad. See.
And that's where we'll go ahead and end it for tonight's episode.
Oof.
Congratulations. You guys beat the Hoogle Smorf.
And we're level 7.
No, not level 7.
No.
We're level 5.
No. You guys just hit level 4.
Move
We're level
on.
4.5.
But you guys did it. Good job.
Go team.
I only had to change it just minorly to just make it a little easier so that way Thrawn didn't like, oh, I could have been there to heal someone. But it was good.
mean,
It was good.
I got yeeted 150 feet.
You did. You did.
That was big.
Whose
And-
fault was it?
Yeah, not the Hoogle Smorfs.
It was definitely the Hogel Smorps.
I don't know who put the.
I barely dipped into my stamina.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that was a lot. If you didn't share that damage, by the way, like if it wasn't being thrown out, that was 55 damage. That would
Woo!
have that you would have taken.
I'd have been fine.
Yikes.
Nope.
And acrobatics, you could have turned it to non-lethal
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the first dice.
For the first
I,
D6.
I would have been fine because I got 24 stamina and 28 health.
That's all you got.
Oh,
That's all you got.
Wait, what does that put you?
I'm-
Wait, 24 and 28?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 29. Oh wait, it's 29.
Seriously,
for
that's
bow.
all you have?
Oh, yeah, you would have been dead.
Yeah, you would have been zeroed.
I would have been fine.
That's your max stamina is 28.
Yeah.
My max health is 28. My max stamina is 24.
What's your con?
Does that add up correctly?
Yeah.
Yeah, my con is plus 0.
Yeah, they don't have a con bonus.
I'm
My max
20,
is 28.
24.
I'm 28, 28.
I'm 32-30.
Yeah.
Well, okay, you're a little more hardier than the rest of us. Squishy.
I'm 44, 34.
See,
But you're a Vanguard. You're supposed to be hardier.
I was
yeah,
like, hold up, why?
I've
You guys are in the 20s?
I'm-
I've also got like evasion, so like I have a means to try to protect myself.
Okay, good.
There needs to be more
You
uses
can't
of
evade
evasion.
gravity.
I tried.
Thank you guys for so much for coming and hanging out. Really do appreciate it. Chav Hunter, thank you so much for the follow. Really do appreciate it. We'll go ahead and wrap around our content creators real quick. Thrawn's not here to promote himself, but Stonefeld Analyzes over on Twitch and YouTube. Make sure you guys go check him out. He's currently working with an esports team with some League of Legends, and he's been playing quite a bit of Apex Legends recently in his own free time. So hopefully we'll see some of that sort of content. JJ,
Ah,
hi.
I go by JRobin7x on Twitch. Tomorrow I will be playing some sort of FPS, and I was gonna say I'll forever just be playing FPSs, but then I forgot Elden Ring exists.
Yes.
And it will be filled with that until I die.
There we go. Because Elden Ring. Next
So,
up,
for
I'm
like,
out in
10
like
minutes.
January.
Denver, Ian.
Hi. I am Ian, also known as Ian Flux. You can find me twitch.tv/IanFlux. Across the social media platforms, Ian Flux or a variation thereof. At it like Twitter, IanFlux12. So yeah, come say hey. I'm a streamer playing a lot of Tarkov, playing a lot of Teamfight Tactics. Two very different games, but sometimes you need a minute to relax from the Tarky Town. So yeah, I'll be around, and I'd love to get to know you. I also do a podcast on Wednesdays called Journey into Mystery, where I am working with my buddy Mitch from Geek Elite Media. Geek Elite Media is a friend of the show here as well. They help promote the podcast. So if you want to go check them out, geekelitemedia.com for all of your nerdy podcast needs.
And then last but not least, Donnie, if you want to go ahead and shout yourself out and talk about the podcast a little bit.
I will. Okay. Well, here's the thing. You can find me at Donnie Streams Games, twitch.tv/Donnie Streams Games. But I really have not streamed recently. I'm a little busy, and I really only stream when I'm not busy with work. But that might change here, especially next week, Thanksgiving week. Everyone's on vacation, so I don't really have to work. That said, Pathfinder Kingmaker is what I'm streaming right now. I want to get into more exciting games, but I haven't gotten there yet. One thing at a time.
Exactly.
I'm a variety, one thing at a time streamer.
Love it.
Gotta do.
And besides my stream, you can catch this stream, We Run the Stars, wherever you listen to podcasts, which is Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, wherever you listen to your podcast. Uploaded every Monday.
Mm-hmm. And this will be uploaded onto YouTube at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday as well. And it took me forever to get there, but finally have daily uploads over to youtube.com/jabers11. A lot of Phasmophobia content going out and some Tarkov content starting next week. So make sure you guys go subscribe over there. We're getting very close to our end of year goals. If you haven't already, following here, our goal is to hit 550 followers here on Twitch. We are 8 away now, thanks to Chav Hunter. And then on YouTube, make sure you go and subscribe over there, as well as we're only, I think, 7 away over on YouTube. So very close to our end of year goals. So make sure if you guys haven't already, please go over there. And then also shout out to Paizo. They're partnered with the company that makes this fantastic game. So super excited to see you guys promote them as well. Other than that, thanks so much for coming and hanging out. We are going to go ahead and go to away screen, and then I'm going to go ahead and find someone to raid. So make sure you stick around, and then whoever we raid, make sure you let them know that Jay Bruce sent you, and we will see you guys tomorrow probably with some Tarkov and other silliness. So we'll see you guys later. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.